and welcome back to Cat's Meow. Welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for having followed us on Twitter and on the YouTube if you've been catching up to this point so far, trying to see the long, arduous journey that we have traveled to get to this point. And it's only going to get more arduous from here, folks. But thank you again for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get started. When we left off, Casimir had walked into this room where he came across this control panel. And we were trying to figure out what it does. But just in case you weren't around, I'll tell you again. A 4-foot-high, 7-foot-wide iron lectern in the middle of this rusty, iron-plated room is topped by a slanted control panel. Set into the control panel are a gold lever with a star-shaped handle, 2 dials in red and blue, and 2 buttons of the same colors. Wall engravings behind the control panel show 5 groups of circles with a small crystal embedded in the wall under each one. The crystal under the configuration labeled 3 glows bright green. 3 6-inch diameter rusty iron pipes jut from the wall above the engravings.
Puzzles.
Yeah. The first thing I'm gonna do is go try to plug some of those pipes.
I bet you are.
Ew.
No one's that desperate.
Okay, let's see what it says about the pipes. You happen to notice that the pipes dripping out of these pipes while you're trying to clog them, that there's this slime dripping out of it that looks a lot like the slime that you've come across on the floor of this room and in that hallway and seemingly in that large room that Tanari and Weirin are in.
Right. Does it seem acidic when I try to plug it up?
I wish it would tell me.
Is it one of those things where there's only supposed to be 6 lights and there's 7 and one's unlit, but it's not actually supposed to be there?
Could you repeat the start and the middle and the end of that one more for me, actually? What?
When there's an unlit sconce and I want to light it so bad and there's only supposed to be 6 anyway and it's not supposed to be there and it's a lie.
This picture looks correct so far to me. But yes, Casimir, if you do wish to stuff it, you are able to do so.
Okay, I stuff it good. And,
Stuff
yeah.
it good. Stuff it real good. Okay.
That's a good start. I guess after doing so, I will move back.
Hey guys, you should come check this out. There's like a whole control room looking thing here.
Please don't touch anything.
Well,
She like runs
that
in
depends on
behind him.
how quickly you get in here.
Wait, I have to. Okay, I gotta click and then drag.
Oh, I forget that I can't move. We're on the edge right now. I can't move it any further to the side.
Of glory. Do you have the picture again? There it is.
Yeah.
I got it. Never mind.
Okay. I'd actually like to be able to show it to the people, but it's like its own little window, and I forgot how to change that. Well, now I can't open it at all. Interesting. Okay. Nonetheless. Okay, well, how would you guys like to proceed?
Scientifically.
That is.
Without
usually-
caution, Tanari's gonna walk up to the wall and just stare at it, like hands on hips, just like.
Okay.
Because we can't see. Obviously, we can't see the room. Top-down view like we're seeing here. We're walking through them, so we're just kind of assuming.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in walking through the rooms, you could definitely tell that the rooms that you were in were, they were pentagonal. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
pentagonal. Wanted to make sure I was getting my polygons right. It's been a long time since 3rd grade. Okay, but yeah, I mean, you could tell that you're in polygonal rooms. So, I mean, you might be able to figure that out without having to roll without having to roll a check, because I've already told you, so it kind of ruins it anyways.
Ah, gotcha. So, it's on the 3. I'm assuming we want to get it to... Have we explored the other side? Like, we don't know what's in that, or even if there is a 3rd room, right? So...
Well, we were able to see the walls when we boated past it, basically, right?
Ah.
So we kind of know that there's a chamber over here, and we know that there's a chamber in the was that the 3rd pentagon? And we can also see that there are 2 exits from the 3rd pentagon.
Right, so we know that much.
Mary Mallon redeemed a group hydrate, everybody.
Yes, as we were
Yes.
as we were talking about Ken's
Thanks, Mary.
alcohol, we're trying to make sure we enable the crap out of the doctor. Let's go.
Mine's actually pre-workout.
Oh, mine's just Beppis. Not a sponsor. Stay thirsty, adventurers. We gotta have Goop do that. Alright. But nonetheless.
So, looking at the wall, it's very obvious that if we move it, we can move the rooms.
Can we?
That's what it seems like to me.
Casimir is just gonna start walking over to like that control panel while saying, I wonder what this will do.
Casimir?
No!
You wonder
Don't
No!
do that!
you wonder what will do.
No! Sit down.
There's many buttons and dials that could be touched.
I really just want to pull that lever.
No!
I think that'll
You
do
want
it.
to
No.
pull the
No.
lever.
Alright, guys, alright, I'll give it a moment, huh? We'll get there.
Alright, all I'm saying, and she like walks back over and she points. Blue toggle, blue button. Red toggle, red button.
I think maybe before we start messing with this, we should go with Casimir's first instinct and try to stuff those pipes full of something.
Well, I mean, you can stuff it with something else if you can push mine out of the way.
Did you stuff all of them?
Of course.
Did you fill every hole?
What did you stuff in there?
That is... Well, I had some cloth and things that I had extra.
I'm wondering if that's going to have sufficient pressure, because 2 of these are very clearly leaking that green crap, which looks very viscous and probably very heavy.
It does look very slimy, Doctor. I'm currently standing next to something that looks like it, and it's not I wouldn't want to touch it with an unclothed part of my body.
But maybe you should, just to be sure what we're going up against.
Well, I mean, okay.
Oh god.
And Lombard motions down to touch the slime. And nobody stops him, so Lombard touches the slime.
And what happens?
It's very nasty. It's not a. I don't know, guy. I mean,
Can I try to identify the slime?
Yeah. You sure you can? Let me see what the best roll for that would be. I would
Maybe medicine or arcana or something?
I would actually probably just say a straight up investigation
Nature,
would be fine.
maybe.
Oh, nature. Nature's a good idea. Yeah. Nature would be good.
I have a passive 21 investigation. Does that turn up anything?
Yeah, that would turn up something. It's aboleth slime.
Oh.
So Tunari's not paying attention, and she's for sure she's got this figured out.
Oh boy.
So she turns the blue dial to the right and presses the blue button,
Hold on.
and then pulls the lever.
So you turn it to the right.
I turn it to the right and I press the blue button.
As it is turned to the right, the crystal under the 3 turns off, and the crystal under 4 turns on.
Nice.
You press the blue button. And you hear this insane sound of these massive cogs turn.
Okay.
Why don't I go out and check and see if there's anything different out there?
Give me
Oh, that would
one-
be wonderful. You can be our little checker and stuffer. You stuff and you check things.
I prefer the word scout, but sure, you can
Oh,
go with
yes.
that.
All right. As you walk down the hallway, you notice that there is no entrance to that room.
Ah. Well, that was easy. Yes, we can no longer go outside. There is a block there. Things have turned.
Okay. All right, now I take the red one and I turn it to the left
Give me 1
and I
second.
press the red button. I'm upset that the light is green because I feel like the light should be purple.
As you turn the red dial to the left, you hear a very familiar voice.
Oh no.
Oh, hey.
Hey! Oh, it's my best friend!
What's up?
I was just playing with buttons.
Don't play too hard.
I didn't think am I being too hard? I can be gentle.
It might pinch me and it hurts. I don't like being
Oh, no.
pinched.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Mommy used to do it when I was a bad boy.
Is this the aboleth?
Yeah.
Or is this
Hey,
the other
this
guy?
This is Gleehool. The aboleth. Sorry, it took me a second to refine the voice.
Can anybody else hear this?
No.
Okay, perfect.
It seems as though there is just
She
a
is talking
link in
out
between.
loud, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She goes, "Okay, I'm really, really sorry. Should I slow down?"
How about I'll just move away and let you have your fun?
Oh, that would be great. Could you maybe give me a hint? Do you know what we're like? The rooms move, but where does the room go to? Do you know?
Unfortunately, I am bound to this water, so I may not see where the dry land goes.
Okay.
This
I
voice is
appreciate
proving
your
a-
honesty.
This voice is proving a little bit harder to hold this time around. I'm sorry.
I have a question for you while you're here with me. If that's fine. I was thinking about it last time we spoke, and I forgot I have this question that I have to answer on my field trip folder. Do you actually eat? I'm speaking out loud, by the way. Everybody can hear me. Do you actually eat like gods? I read a book once. Says you eat gods. Just curious.
I guess if I can eat it, it wouldn't be powerful enough to be called a god, now would it?
That's a good point. But do you like crabs?
I had crabs once.
Was it good?
It took me a week to get rid of it.
Oh. It upset your tummy. Okay.
Yes, my stomach was very upset.
Gotcha. Well, if there's anything that I can get, you've been so helpful. If there's anything I can do for you that would be like nice. You let me know, and I'll be sure to be careful not to pinch you with the giant gears.
When you're done, I'd like to hear more about this so-called field trip activity. you
Absolutely.
mortals
I
do.
can fill you in. It's really fun. It's academic, kind of boring. I think Doctor likes it a lot, to be honest. He likes that monotonous, like, lecture stuff. Not my thing. But there are cool hieroglyphs I found on the wall, so that was
You
cool.
would really
But I will
like
fill you in
this.
soon. You keep... Wait. Who?
Cora, I'm sorry. Not, well, his name. He goes by Withers now. But it was not his mortal name.
Right. I'm like signaling. I'm like... I really appreciate your help. I'll be really gentle. When we're all done, I'll let you know, and we can have like a one-on-one talk about like human field trips. Is that cool?
I suppose.
Perfect. I'll be in touch. Bye! I don't know how to hang this up. I'm so sorry. I don't know this technology.
So, I will remind you, you turned it left, and immediately y'all were communicating.
Can I just turn it back to center?
So you turn it back to center, and
I still hear you. No, you hang up.
No, I like you more.
No, you.
No, you!
No, you.
Can it only go right?
No, but seriously. Hang up.
Okay, I turn the knob right. I turn the blue one
And-
right. Does that turn it off?
you turn the blue one right.
Yes.
Did you try to turn the red one right?
No, not
You just
yet.
put it to center. Okay. I just want to
I
make
just
wanna
put it
make
back
sure.
to center.
Okay. So you turn the blue crystal to the right, and then the light under 4 disappears, and the light under 5 turns on.
Do I hear the aboleth anymore?
No, you hang up.
God damn it. Okay, I turn the red one all the way to the right.
All right. You hang
Is
up.
he gone? Can he hear me?
Nope.
You guys, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know. It sounded like you were talking to yourself.
I mean, you started talking. You asked the air for hints. It was all types of weird. I don't understand.
Listen, I'm not crazy. I know I was holed up in a sarcophagus for like 3 months. I'm not crazy.
I mean, we don't think you're crazy. I mean, weirder things. I turned into a sheep while we were in the woods. I mean, things have happened. So,
Yeah, Lambert.
yeah, Lambert Mash Goldstein.
Well, I figured out the controls. Don't touch the red one.
I mean, okay, fantastic.
Because
Noted.
that's a direct telepathic link to the aboleth.
Did you say you also pushed the red button?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. We're best friends. He wants to talk about our field trip. He doesn't eat crabs. I don't know, dude.
Here
I'm
comes
scared.
the slime.
Are we gonna die?
Slime time. Oh,
Behind
I
Casimir,
knew it.
Give me a second. A 6-inch thick wall of iron drops from the ceiling in the doorway, sealing off the exit.
I didn't do anything.
Nobody was in the doorway.
No.
It's down.
Man.
Which leaves our friends Weirin and Lucanu blocked off from us in the hallway. So it's just us. It's
4 of us?
a barbarian, a pirate, a doctor and his saber-toothed ninja meows. and a crazy lady who insists she isn't crazy, but we're beginning to have our doubts.
Listen, it's not my fault. I made friends with an aboleth. Okay, he's not gonna eat us, so that's a big deal.
I mean, it is very nice that it doesn't seem he's trying to harm us, but I don't know if prolonged phone. I don't feel like maybe you're moving too fast. You know, I don't. He's like a whole god-eating monster, and I mean, if you ascend, the only thing you could do is ascend to godhood, but then you're just food.
I did check on that.
Oh, you
And we're
did?
still on the fence.
Interesting.
He did have crabs once.
Oh.
That it took him a week to get over it.
Wow,
so I think he had stomach issues. I think it's an allergy, like a shellfish allergy.
Yeah, he may have a shellfish thing, which is
That's
very
what I was
unfortunate
thinking.
since he lives in crab-infested water.
That is pretty sad. I feel bad for him. He said when I turned the red dial that it pinched a little bit. And then he said
Did he say
if
why?
I wanted to play around, he was going to get out of the water so that we could mess with the gears. He's very respectful. He also is really hard to get off the phone. Telepathic phone.
Interesting.
And he loves me. That was really sweet.
Okay, very good.
I'm not crazy.
That's good information. I mean, the more you say it, the less I'm inclined to believe you, but we'll continue on. It's fine. Listen, we're all friends.
Who's friends with an aboleth, me or you?
I mean, I would like to think all of us are somehow friends with this aboleth.
Are they talking to you?
I mean, he
Do
could
you sit at our
if he
table?
wanted to. I mean,
Do you wear pink on Wednesdays? Because we wear pink on Wednesdays.
Does he even have it? Does he sit at tables? Aboleths are like snakes.
I think so. He seems real on trend, you know?
Very trendy.
I feel like he might say the word lit.
I see. You think he wears like a fashionable scarf? Even when it's a little bit too
Maybe
warm
like an
to do so?
ascot.
An ascot?
Yeah.
What kind of aboleth are we? Never mind.
Oh no, I dropped my popcorn.
He's very trendy is what we'll call it. Okay.
Did anything happen other than the door slamming?
When you press the red button, that door slams shut, and that is it. However, it is shut.
Can I pull the lever, Kronk?
You want to pull the lever?
Casimir, you want to pull the lever?
Is everybody interested in pulling the lever?
Right.
You want to
Let's
pull the
do
lever?
it.
Casimir,
How
pull the
tall
lever.
is the ceiling in this room?
Stop it.
Let me see. It's tall enough for the thing on the wall. That's 4 feet high. I would assume that this is a pretty normal sized room, probably about 10 feet tall ceilings.
Okay, I'm gonna have Ninja Meows climb the wall and then hang upside down on the ceiling.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just sit there in the saddle.
Gotcha. All right, so
what you doing?
does somebody pull the lever then? In that case, I just want to make sure that somebody didn't in fact do it. Okay,
That is me.
Casimir, pull
Pull the lever, Casimir.
Wrong lever. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had an Emperor's New Groove situation happen with that? That would be amazing.
Wrong lever. I just fall through the ground.
It's a roller coaster. All of a sudden, we just get transported into the Planet Coaster campaign that I'm building.
Nice.
Anyway. Oops, spoilers. Okay. But no. Shit. Okay. So, as you pull the lever, you immediately hear this gurgling sound coming from what sounds like the pipes.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, you hear a as it all kind of rushes to the opening of the pipes, but the cloth that was used to stuff it was enough to hold it at bay. But you do see a little bit, just kind of as it smacks the thing, it kind of seeps out just a little bit, but nothing more than just a couple of drips come down.
Maybe let's not mess with that.
I'm going to not touch it directly, but I'm going to hold something under this fresh goo to see the effect of it. Let's say like another bit of cloth just to hold it.
You also notice that the lever is now locked in place.
Oh, shit. I've been locked up for like 3 months, guys. I just want to touch things. I'm sorry.
Didn't you get locked out?
Didn't
in
it
the
only
first
feel
place
like about
because you
3
wanted to
hours
touch
for you?
things?
I was asked with a feeling to touch things. It wasn't. I didn't do it on purpose. It's not my fault. I'm the only
It's not your
woman
fault.
here.
You're
It's not my fault.
You're not crazy.
I swear to God, I'm not crazy.
All right. Well, what would we like to do?
I might try fiddle around with the mechanism inside there with my thieves' tools just to see if I can unjam it.
Yeah, give me a dex check.
Oh ho, a dex check, you say?
Yeah.
Is that just straight dex, or?
It's polyamorous, Dex.
Let's
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
You can be straight and polyamorous.
You could do.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
That's a good point.
You could
Game.
you could do like sleight of hand if you wanted to. Just any of those like dex things that you would use to like maybe like pick a lock or whatever kind of situation. If you're using
Like thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have, like a plus 97 to that?
Oh
Well,
my God, I know, right?
Your plus pretty much
You
guarantees
have a
that you do.
plus 19?
She. I don't know why I thought I called Casimir a she. But yeah, no, he really do. He literally could have. The only way he could have failed
you
this is a
fail?
nat one. No.
Well, that one still would have been a
Yeah.
20, right?
Well, a nat one
Right, but
doesn't count modifiers, right?
but doesn't a nat one?
No, it
still,
does.
Doesn't a nat
It's
one
that's only
fail?
for attack rolls and saving
Ah.
throws and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
That's,
Actually,
DM
even
rules,
for-
you can
even
kinda
for
do whatever
saving
you want,
throws.
though, to be fair.
it's good that I know that actually. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So yeah, in that case, even if he had rolled a 1, he would have passed. And it immediately unlocks, shifts, and immediately shifts itself back up to the up position, and you hear like the gurgling behind the pipes kind of stop, and the cloth, having kind of bulged out a little bit from the pressure of whatever's behind it, kind of like sinks back in as the fabric relaxes.
High five!
Alright.
I used my slime hand. You all did this. This is your
She
fault.
wipes it on you.
That's nasty. That's very
Well.
awful. Hopefully it shines my armor, though. I mean, that would be nice. Okay.
Let's see.
All right, so we have 3 possible avenues that are unexplored. There's a third cog room, a third pentagonal room that we boated past that we don't know what's in.
Yes.
So do we want to try and explore the little chamber that's in the middle first? Or do we want to try and explore the cog room at the end?
Well, currently we can't leave this room because we have to move the room back.
Right.
You also have a big ol' iron door sitting behind Casimir.
Oh, the door didn't open?
No.
I bet anything
it's
if we just
so
push the
closed.
red door or the red button again, it'll open.
I pushed the red button.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. Yet I'm fucked up. Wait! I feel like this is a bad decision.
That blue button. It is the only way.
Or
Press the
maybe
blue
we
button.
could just push the lever back down.
The leather back down. You know what that does? I mean, you saw what
I mean,
happened. You
Well, we
heard
pulled
it.
the lever down, right? And it's locked in place. If we
No,
push
he
it
just
back
put
and
it
they
back
release
up.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, it's not that it. That's not it then.
Press the blue button.
You press the blue button. Okay.
I feel like I'm one of those DJs with like beep, 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 beep. That's what I'm doing right now.
You hear again as the light is under the 5 configuration. You hear the enormous sound of cogs turning.
So the room's moving again. But we still can't get outside, right?
Correct.
Actually,
I will.
if it's in the 5 configuration, we should be able to get out, right?
However, there is a large iron door in between the
Ah,
hallway
right.
and Casimir.
I pressed both the red and the blue buttons simultaneously.
At the same time, nothing happens.
Damn it. All right, guys, I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do now.
I'll push the blue lever to the left.
So the blue dial you turn to the left. The light that is under 5 goes out, and the light under 4 turns back on.
And the door remains. Alright.
Can I, like, investigate the door? See if there's, like, any mechanism within the door? A lock? Anything?
I'm gonna refine the door information. There it is. Okay. I mean, it is. You can tell. Actually, roll me like a perception or an investigation, kind of.
Okay. Both are the same, so.
Sure. Yeah, whichever one is fine.
8.
The door is down.
Door's down, guys.
Door is down. The door is metal.
I think we're fucked. It is metal. It's metal.
Ken, what's your you said your passive investigation is 21. So your passive perception is 21. Is that correct?
No. My passive perception is 11.
But what about the doctor?
My passive perception is 14. My passive investigation is 21.
Okay, gotcha. Doctor, you'd probably have noticed with your passive investigation, when that door slammed shut, you probably heard the locking mechanisms activate.
Hey, Casimir, why don't you see if you can unlock this door?
I mean, sure. I haven't really taken a good look at it. Was worried about the pipes.
I think you
alright.
did a pretty sufficient job stuffing up the pipes.
Indeed. I mean, we're not dead. So, that is something. I do wonder about this ooze, though. Yeah, so now I'm looking at a door.
You sure are.
What does this door look like?
It looks pretty much like a massive slab of solid iron. You can't seem to find any nooks or crannies anywhere.
Huh. Well, I can work on holes really well, but this is lacking one. Not my specialty. So how about like around the edges? Can I find any seam in there?
Unfortunately, no. It is designed to fit exactly that spot. And there is doesn't seem to be any real way to even get as much as a fingernail in between this iron and the wall.
Doctor, when you heard the mechanism, could you tell if it was inside the room or outside of the room?
Dungeon Master?
Whatever you heard, it didn't necessarily sound like a mechanical lock.
But was it a sound inside, or could it have been heard outside of the room? Or do we not know?
That's not as easy to answer. Because
I'm gonna go and summon my aboleth friend again. Just turn that dial to the right, press my button.
What is it now, Gora?
Hi, how are you?
You again.
I'm really sorry. We got locked in a room.
You were locked in a room.
Yeah, the door closed behind us. I think we went the wrong way.
There are no doors.
Oh no, there's a giant metal door. It's blocking us.
Are you in the room that turns the cogs?
Yes, that's where we are, with all the buttons.
That room,
Do you happen to know a way to open the door?
that room has traps.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. School field trip. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. We stuffed the pipes.
You stuffed the pipes.
Yeah, with the ooze.
That's my ooze.
I know I wanted to save it for later. I didn't want it to spill everywhere and make a mess.
I suppose I can let that pass.
That makes perfect sense. Who wouldn't do that? Duh.
I will say that
Good save.
if something's blocked you in, it's blocked you in with magic alone.
Okay.
But there may be more than one way out.
That's really helpful. Do you mind if I put you on a quick hold?
I suppose.
Thank you so much. And she turns down and presses the button. Okay, guys.
I
Glee.
do not have the knock spell.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Oh, I've got it. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Nothing happens.
Fuck me.
Does counterspell still work? Can I counterspell the door?
And only as a spell is being cast.
Okay. Can I
Cast
do an
the-
Arcana check around the door to see if I can figure out where the magic may be coming from?
Sure.
Can I assist to give her advantage on the roll?
Sure.
Ah, thank you. Yes, Daddy. 1, 2, 19. Do I see like a magical trail of like magic?
The entire door is just surrounded in an aura of magic.
Is there any way for me to see like a trail of the same magic coming from somewhere?
You do not.
Okay.
It seems that the door itself is just surrounded
Magic.
by magic.
I literally also could have gotten knock, and we could have definitely gotten out of here so much faster.
Casper's just gonna be looking for a secret way out.
Ah,
If Dispel Magic didn't work,
as
Knock's probably not gonna
Casimir,
work.
as you step out that block there, you happen to find something. You find a crawlway
Ah,
in the wall.
Oh.
your favorite.
again.
Well, I've been in maybe too many tight places for one day. A man only has so much stamina. Oh, but one more time. Why not? For the road. Not. How about I tie this to me? Lombard, come, hold the other end of this rope, just in case things go terribly, terribly wrong.
Sure, give me just 1 second so I can make sure I tell you what you see when you get to places. Of course. All right. Here we go. If I could. Oh, you know what? It would help if I was off of the GM layer. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't move any tokens. I was like, what the fuck? All right, Casby. I'll just shout if you need a tug, and I'll pull you good.
You'll probably hear screaming. That will also do, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean just the slightest noise.
All right. And so now, looking down this pipe, does
Sure.
it just look like a crawlway or whatever?
It's just a
Like
crawlway.
nothing.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
And as you get to the end of it, you see that at the end of it definitely looks like the backside of a secret door.
Can I, before he goes down there, I'm gonna cast message, like towards him, so that he can respond to me and let us know what's down there.
Okay.
Because it should technically work since there's nothing barring the message, as long as
Okay.
you allow it, I guess.
I will say that he could also just shout through the crawl space.
I don't
He
know if
is-
shouting.
He is only
the
like
best
he
thing.
is currently only 25 feet away from Lombard.
Okay, that's not bad.
So, you can if you would like to, in case we want him to go, in case we want him to go further from wherever.
It's got a
wherever he
range
ends
of
up.
120 feet, so I'm gonna cast it just in case and kind of be
Okay.
like, "Hey, if you need anything, just like let me know.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm here
Yeah,
for
that's
moral
fine.
support."
Yeah.
You know.
Sounds good to me.
Casimir doesn't reply because that'll end it.
So he will just try to open this secret door.
Okie dokie.
While checking for traps.
This
Oh.
chamber contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. Slowly rotating within the arm is a 10-foot diameter globe decorated by a topographic map of landforms and oceans. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of those spheres has sharp points and appears sun-like. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the walls of the room.
Well, that's just wonderful. Okay, hey guys, I have found something, but it doesn't look safe necessarily. It's like a kind of like world map-ish kind of thing with globes and a sun, with spiky sun. Yeah. So I mean, if you get bored in there,
Does it look magical?
I mean, it could be.
Can everybody fit through the crawl space?
Yeah, everybody who's currently
Except
in this
Ninja
room.
Meows.
I mean-
because he's Sabretooth, right?
He's size large.
Yeah.
You should definitely let me go first, just in case. Bad things do seem to happen around me.
As
Okay,
you
well,
enter
we're
the
here if you
room,
need anything.
Casimir, the apparatus suddenly swings around, its rings rotating out of the way as the surface of the globe peels back to reveal a dark, hollow interior. Inside this cavity is a padded bronze chair with levers built into its armrests.
I thought you were gonna say padded bra.
There's just a Victoria's Secret inside of the sphere. That's been the secret all along. It controls the planets.
Oh, that sounds really fucking scary.
I mean, I don't. Victoria's Secret controls the planets. I don't remember, because I haven't read further, so I don't actually remember exactly what these levers do. So we're gonna learn together, folks.
Woo!
Alright, everyone, it's changed. Now there's a chair with levers. But, I might just keep going. I'll see what's down this way.
Can I see the model planet from the other end of the crawlway?
Yeah. You can.
So does it look like Earth, the planet, right, Toral? And then one of them is the sun, one of them is the moon, and
You've done a
are there
lot.
like two moons or a
You're-
binary star system or something?
You're a learned man, correct? Like, you might have seen, like, some large-scale maps of Faerun in your time. You'll recognize some geographical features on this globe, and it seems to be that it is, it depicts Toral. The large sphere is Toral. Its moon, the sun, and other planetary bodies in realm space.
Nice.
I'm gonna smell for treasure.
I forgot you could do that. I was like, what?
Okay. You're searching for treasure.
This is the coolest ability for a pirate to have. Who needs maps with
Super fucking
Crosses
cool,
on them.
honestly.
There doesn't
just
seem
walk around?
there doesn't seem to be anything in here that you can smell. You can tell at the
Disappointing room.
like the things are made of bronze. But that's about it. So they wouldn't probably be worth very much, and they're also massive. They're these big old spheres.
Okay. And so how about down this way? Because it looks like there's a
Yes.
another
Give me
thing
just
here.
1 second here.
Oh, I should have asked Glee if he had an ascot.
Now you know what to get him for Christmas.
That's really. I should get his address. I think we're gonna be really good friends, honestly. What if I befriend an aboleth? He fights for us. That'd be cool. That's better than a dragon.
I mean, there's no arguing that.
Well,
I
it's
have
like
a
an
dragon.
ancient dragon.
I have a god-eating fucking worm monster. Like,
This is my friend Glee. Welcome.
Hello.
anyways.
I just kill Will because I make friends with an aboleth and he has to talk like that the rest of the fucking campaign.
That's actually okay. I can do this voice without problems. It took me a second to re-find it.
Okay, I'm gonna start going through this other one here.
Okay.
Then I think I get to here, and then the rope. That's the end of it. And Lombard, can you release the rope? It's a bit further.
Sure thing, Casimir. And so I let go of the rope. Okay. So, all right. Yep. Okay.
I'll peek around, see what's up.
Sure.
Ooh.
Hot wind, tinged with the smell of burning oil, blows down a 40-foot diameter vertical shaft. Stone balconies protrude from the walls on opposite sides of this expanse, with the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. 2 thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies, one ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning, the other wrapping around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex rages.
This looks a little dangerous. I guess. Actually, before I take a step out, I'm gonna pull the other end of the rope, untie it from myself, and just gonna like throw it out there to see if anything happens to it.
So, like, you throw it onto the balcony, or you just, like, throw it out?
I'm gonna throw it out. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Try.
It falls into the ether and disappears forever.
Oh, I was still gonna hold on to the other end.
It falls down and it falls. The other end
And
just
it
falls.
falls.
And you're holding a rope that is now just hanging off of the balcony.
Okay, that's good. Doesn't seem to be moving up or down.
As soon as you
Okay,
step
so-
foot in the room, a rip forms in the vortex high above, and 9 cube-shaped creatures with wings and short bows fly through. They are
God.
quickly followed by a
Damn.
large crystal decahedron, that holds a weird starfish-shaped creature. Please give me 1 second. I have a lot of things to show.
Oh god. Well, I mean, I guess as long as this thing hasn't closed itself off, I know where I'm going.
We're all gonna die.
Well, you're all safe. Good old Casimir.
Don't worry, we'll save you.
Nah, it's alright. As long
Yeah,
as
but
this thing
that
hasn't
this
closed
far.
behind me. Yeah. Those are weird looking creatures.
Like Modrons.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Ah. That's a thing.
That is. I think something I've seen on the internet before. I didn't watch it. I just saw it.
I have so many questions that I don't want the answer to.
Listen, Lombard, it's fine. Like I said, I'm a woman. It's okay.
Man, I feel like a woman. Okay.
Applelife in the background.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure.
That is so creepy looking.
God, I hope they get a low initiative.
Okay. Please roll initiative.
Just one?
Yep.
These guys are all going to move on one as well, just for the sake of ease.
Come on.
Give me 1 second. I got to pull up these guys.
Can he like tug on the rope that like just in Lombard just like?
Nope.
Because I
Oh,
Because
no!
we
remember, I
untied it.
already, he already gave it up.
God damn it, Casimir!
All right, so you will hear through the message, fuck.
Oh shit!
Uh,
If I have time, I'm literally just up and starting to follow into the crevice. I'm in it.
Okay, give me 1 second.
No
Please-
worries.
Please roll initiative yourself if you are going to start coming to help. I will let you, if you want to tell your friends that maybe they should also join.
I would
I'll
just
let
be
you
like, we gotta fucking go!
I'll let
And
you
then
do
I'd
that
be
on your turn.
cool. Okay.
But give me just a second.
Initiative. I have a +0.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta choose my token. Hold on. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Oop. Still got a 6 anyway, so. I just begin to run. I don't know how far I get, so I'm just gonna leave that there.
Okay, hold on. I gotta add your turn.
Could use your action to dash and move double.
Well, hold on. It's also not your turn yet.
It's not my turn. Oh shit. DM said no.
Okay. So, Casimir, what would you like to do?
So these things are all pretty high up and away from me, right?
Currently, yeah, they came through a rift in the top, which is 200 feet above you.
200 feet. Okay. These walls, how do these walls seem?
They are tall.
Are they, let's say, normal kind of stone walls, or?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, this might be a terrible idea, but let's try it anyway. No, I can save that for later. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna make my way back, and I'll dash so I can make it through this crawly bit without getting stuck.
Okay.
And you know what? Why not use my bonus action to dash as well? There we go. I can get over to like maybe here or so, and I'll just fucking yell. There are so many weird-looking things in another room, but yeah, that's a problem for later.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know if they can follow. If they can follow, we're still in combat. If not, then I imagine this is a one-way pipe right here.
Tanari, what do you do?
So he came back through, right?
He is currently in the crawl. Lombard and you can definitely see him coming toward us in that crawlway now.
Then there's no way to see if he's being followed as of right now.
Correct.
Okay. I was really excited for some combat, but I mean, I guess technically I shouldn't, I'll be like, fuck this, and just turn around. So I guess I'm just like, come on, hurry, like, get out, like, ah! And like, I'm beckoning him to like run towards us. So I don't move since I see him coming back. Can I ready a spell just in case. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ready. not fireball. I'm gonna ready ray of. I'm gonna take out my lighter, flick it, and ready ray of frost.
Okay.
So the flame's like bright icy blue. Because that's my spell focus, you guys, is my lighter.
Okay.
Just in case anything pops up behind him, I'll immediately shoot that spell off.
The group of creatures. You can't see it happen, but you hear them moving around through the hallways.
Okay.
And they move.
Great.
Casimir?
I will. Yeah, I'll make my way out of this.
Okay.
And kind of stand, I guess, here, like peeking in, and just say, "They're like fleshy boxes and some king fleshy thing. Be ready."
Oh dear.
At this point, Doctor and Lombard can go ahead and roll their initiatives as well.
Alright, fuck it up.
Damn.
We'll continue on in the current order, so this will be Tanari.
So I'm next.
Yep. So
Okay, so what
would
I'm
you
gonna
like to
do, I can see, like, down the crawlway. Like, I see an opening into the other room, correct?
Yeah, you currently see that. You currently see that large bronze planet, which, as Casimir has exited the room, it returns to its original state.
Okay.
So it is as Casimir originally found it. That also happened when he left the room to go towards the other one.
We
as well.
hear them moving, or at least
You
like,
can hear.
I hear
you
them
hear the
moving.
distant sounds of these weird metallic creatures moving around.
but I don't see them heading our way.
No. Definitely.
Okay. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire
Not. Okay.
to cover the entrance that I see
Okay.
to the other room. So, like,
Okay.
let me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Like-
right here.
Yes, like right there.
Okay. Fire facing the interior of the room.
Yes, so like there's a giant wall blocking off the entrance with the fire facing out.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay.
And my lighter changes colors to red.
Hell yeah. Good flavor. Very tasty. Okay. You again hear this movement that does get a little bit louder.
Okay.
Would the doctor like to do anything yet?
I'm gonna ask, what the fuck is going on?
To who?
To anybody who responds.
Anybody who might have an answer.
My friend was in trouble. I'm casting spells.
Casimir?
Casimir, I mean, you're the only one who has the eyes that have seen.
There was like a room with a storm above and a storm below, and then suddenly some kind of rift opened, and these strange cubic creatures came, and there was some other much bigger, scarier, fleshy-looking thing. And yeah, they started to come towards me, so I came here.
You didn't use the levers to turn the storm off?
I didn't touch anything. Do you want to go press some levers?
There's a
If you
wall
got
of
things
fire in our
chasing
way.
you and there's a wall of fire there, maybe let's wait.
God, I need a freaking cigarette. I just want to walk up to the wall and light my cigarette and be like,
But you don't have any cigarettes. That's why
Don't you
do it
have
in the
like a
first place.
lighter and maybe firebolt or something?
Her problem is not the lack of fire; it's the lack of things
lack
to
of
light.
cigarettes.
That's how she got here in the first place. She was
I swear
promised.
to fucking God, if I don't get my camel special lights, I'm gonna bitch slap somebody.
All right.
Ninja Mouse covers his face.
All right. Anything else that you would like to do, Doctor?
No.
Alrighty.
It's not even gonna ready in action. Rude.
No, I'm not going to ready in action. I'm going to see what's out there first and try to surmise what's going to be most effective against it.
I should probably use my spell slot. Hold on.
All right. And then
I'm going to back up across the ceiling just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're still on the ceiling.
All right. Lombard is gonna ask Casimir, did you get like a good look at these things?
Not really. I mean, I saw them, they saw me. I started to run.
Doctor, from the information that he gave us, these cube things? Any ideas in your years of experience?
Can I roll for that, or?
How much information do you give me? They were square. And how did I? Let me just see how I.
They were cubic and they were metallic and there were
Yeah.
some kind of machinations, right?
Yeah. Give me a. I guess that could be history. They're cubic and they're metal. And they're heading this way, possibly.
Cubic metal mysteries.
Great time to roll in that one.
Okay, well that was, thank you, Doctor, very helpful. Alright, well that's going to bring us back to Casimir. What would you like to do? We are currently in a room that has one visible exit and a control panel.
Guess.
And a wall of fire that separates us from this weird sound of things.
I have helped.
Well, I might just take out my magical rapier and just stabby stab at this.
Sure, nothing happens.
Nice. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Denari, would you like to do anything?
I would like to run over to the control panel and tap into my bestie Glee.
Please do run over to the control panel.
Okay. Hold on. I have so many tabs open. No, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry, I drew a box. I didn't mean to.
It's a very good box.
I ran over to the control, but I'm summoning bestie.
Okay.
Hello?
Give me 1 second. Sorry, my phone went off. Okay.
Do we know anything about fleshy boxes?
What?
Yeah. My friend was helping us get out of the room, and I'm like saying this really fast. I'm like, and he went down this corridor, and then he like, I'm not sure what he did, and then he started yelling, "Fuck!" And then he said there were fleshy boxes, and they're headed our way. Chain.
The Mechanist chain.
Oh shit, is that important?
It is the chain that controls all of the mechanisms within this dungeon.
Oh, that's really cool. Is it guarded by fleshy boxes that fly?
It is maintained by Modron.
Modrons. Modron? Modrons? Is there an S at the end?
I'm not aware.
There are multiples.
If it's a plurality.
Does anybody know what Modron is?
They
Anybody?
come from the plane of Mechanus.
Are they adverse to fire?
They are adverse to intervention.
Oh shit, so we pissed him off. He
Did
does
you?
that a lot.
Who is this he?
This is my friend Casimir. He's like the class clown. He like does stupid shit sometimes.
You must understand now that they are on this plane. They may
that
never
not a good thing?
return.
Oh shit. Oopsies. Are they mad?
They have no other goal but to exit this plane of existence. And it seems their only option is death.
Great. Well, let me check back in. Don't contact HR yet, okay?
If you need me to contact Gora, I can do so at any time.
That's great information. I think
He
that
can
we're
be there immediately.
Oh shit. Like immediately, like if we needed him, I could just be like, "Hey,
At the snap of my long, scary tail,
can you snap your tail?" That's super fucking
I sure
cool.
can try.
I don't think we need it yet, but I will relay this information, and if we need Big Man's help, I'm sorry, I'm so bad with names. If we need Big Man's help, I will reach out. Thank you so much, BRB. And she immediately like hangs up on him.
I wish you the best.
She's like, fuck, Casimir, you summoned things from another dimension.
Oh,
That does happen from time to time.
They can't go back home now. They're mad about it.
what
Uh-huh.
what dimension are you talking about?
To be fair, I didn't quite pick up on a lot of it.
That's unfortunate. I wish
But they're called Modrons.
they're called Casimir. We're on Chult. Why are there Modrons in Chult? What have you
I
done?
mean- That's a good question. What have I done? But we will
Apparently,
all
the
solve it
mechanism
together.
controls the whole dungeon.
Really?
Yes, and you messed with it, and they're mad about it, and now they're stuck here, and they're gonna kill us.
Well, probably not. Don't think they can all fit through there.
Can anybody fill me in on what a Modron is?
Yeah, I'll do. Well,
I know the name. Do I know?
I would. Your backstory would say that you would probably know about this. You would probably know what a Modron is. You've done a lot. You've done a lot. I mean, you're a whole ass doctor. You know? I mean, you know some stuff and things. I would say you probably know what a Modron is. So if you would like to explain what a Modron is.
Modrons are the inhabitants of the plane of law, Mechanus. They exist only to serve law and order.
Gotcha. And
Now,
we
how
messed
can
with
we
something.
use that?
Special Victims Unit.
Boom, boom.
But
Anyways.
So what? Do we just
Is that
need to
gonna
make a
produce a
mess
Dick Wolf?
that they need to clean up? Or what?
I mean, if I know anything, it's that this world is a world of chaos. And while we might have law and we might have some order, they probably aren't very happy to be here.
likely not.
Well, any ideas on how to distract them? Because there was another way that I saw that we could continue on. I was thinking that I could go because, you know, I can now climb walls like a spider. So I could be fine getting around them, but that does leave all of you here, though. So, yes. Ideas?
Before
Maybe
any
you could
ideas,
shut off those storms.
Tanari,
Maybe that'll send them back.
Tanari, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, other than say, my best friend Glee told me that they can no longer return home and they're stuck here forever.
Okay. You also hear that sound gets louder.
Oh shit.
Doctor, is there anything you'd like to do?
I can't see anything down the hallway, right?
Yeah, I mean, all you can see right now, there's a wall of fire, and past the fire, you can still see that like planet thing.
I'm gonna yell down the hallway. Hold! Identify yourselves.
Do you speak Modron?
No, I would have said it in common.
There's no answer. Other than the noise.
To be fair, I don't know whether or not they understood me or if they even heard me, so...
Right. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. There's not really anything Lombard can do at the moment either, to be honest with you. And he doesn't...
Maybe if we throw money at them. Sometimes that works.
I mean, it is an idea. We have a lot of money that we could just throw, but I don't...
I bribe guards all the time.
These things, I don't know if our money works in their dimension. I don't know the exchange rates, so I mean, it could be hefty. I don't know. But nonetheless, Lombard is actually going to remain idle this time around. Casimir?
Yeah, Casimir's gonna move here and take the dodge action. And yeah,
You're going to take the dodge action.
that is it.
What are you dodging?
Well, that depends. Well, what might come through here might be able to shoot something.
So you're preparing a dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right. Tanari, would you like to do anything else?
Are they not coming? Are we just standing around doing nothing?
I mean,
right now?
the place that they arrived from was 200 feet above where Casimir was standing, and they have a move speed that is not 200 feet. So they have to get there. However, they've been moving.
And the door is still down.
The door is still down.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste any spells, but I will just have Firebolt readied. Not Fireball, Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
I think that upset my neighbors. I just heard a massive knocking on my ceiling.
preparing
They're
firebolt.
like, no Firebolt for you!
It's like, how dare you?
What the fuck?
Do you know that's an AoE? Anyways. Okay. Well, in that case, you hear them getting closer. Oh, that one's gonna stay. Okay. Doctor?
Doctor.
I'm almost tempted to try to mess with the control panel to lower the door, but I'm not so sure that's gonna work. I think I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Lombard is also going to stay idle. Casimir?
Yeah. This time, I might just move kind of like slightly out of the way, so that if something's to pass through, it can't attack me until it's right out here, and I'll just hold an action to attack.
Okay.
A
Tanari?
booming blade.
Look
Sounds
at
good.
us ready to fight, and everybody's just like dicking around.
I mean, I'm standing right here. I just haven't prepared anything yet.
Dicking around.
Listen. Yeah, Tanari, what would you like to do? Anything?
I just have a ready spell. I'm ready
Sounds
to
good.
go.
All right. On this turn, you hear them a lot closer than sounding a lot closer than they had been before. As it sounds like they are almost at the level of the hallways, and the sounds of their movements now echo a lot better through these crawl spaces.
Is it bees?
I don't know. Maybe it is
Does it
bees.
Does it sound like bees?
It really just kind of sounds like metal moving against itself.
I love chat says it sounds like Rubik's cubes being solved at record speeds.
Yeah,
I like that.
kind of like that. And the Rubik's cubes are made of like metal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say flesh, and I was gonna throw up.
There is flesh involved, but it's a lot of metal.
Okay. So they are headed our way.
It seems so. Your ears seem to say that. All you can tell is that the sound is still faint, as if it's still, a couple rooms away, but it has gotten progressively less faint.
Gotcha.
All right, Doctor, anything?
I'm gonna call out one more time in common. Identify yourself. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
The only thing you hear is that droning sound of moving metal.
I'm done.
Lombard? Thing is, we can't really go into the room because there's a wall of fire in the way.
Yes. I'm protecting us.
Yeah.
I can take it down at any time.
Yeah, I mean, even speaking as a DM, I'm not sure what the best answer here is. This is one of those fun situations where everybody gets to figure this out. So I don't actually know. I'm going to stand there. I mean, I've got the golden stein out. We know that something's coming, but it's just not. I mean, there's a wall of fire on the other side. I mean,
well, we can go all the way up to the wall, and because it's facing outwards, being behind it's not going to cause you any damage.
True.
If you want to see if you can see through it.
Very, very true. But I mean, even if I could see through it, I'm in a crawl space. I really wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd have at least pretty big disadvantage on the old anything, because I'm a big boy, and I'm in a tiny crawl space with a large hammer. So I think I'm gonna stand here and I'm ready to move whenever y'all, Lombard wouldn't say y'all, whenever you guys would want me to move.
Okay.
All right.
Casimir, would you like to do anything on this turn?
Now I'm actually tempted to go up behind the wall
Okay.
and hold an action, because I have a rapier. I don't need to really swing it. It's just kind of stabby.
You're welcome to do so.
Would that be disadvantage for me if I was there stabbing?
You are in a crawlway, so I believe any kind of movements like that would be with disadvantage.
That guy's not. It's alright. I'll just stick here with you and keep this booming blade held action, and yeah.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Would you like to do anything on this turn, Tanari?
How long? 1 minute, 6 rounds, right?
Yes.
Okay. What
10.
round are we on?
1 minute is 10 rounds.
10? What round
6
are we on?
seconds.
Do we know?
Oh, right. Sorry, I got those two mixed up.
I always forget.
So
What round
this
are we on?
is
Because this lasts for up to 1 minute.
okay.
Duration of
This
qualifier.
is the 7th turn.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I thought they were gonna come faster.
Damn.
Shut up.
Way to attack their ego before you even get to see them.
Do they have a negative modifier for that?
I debuff them all and they just
They
descend.
do now.
They cry and their tears rust
Never
them.
listen to a woman. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
All right.
You're so still, you look frozen.
Hell yeah, dude.
Stoic will.
Okay. That sound is real close now. Now, is that line the extent of the wall of fire?
So it is essentially 60 feet high and 20 feet long.
Okay.
And opaque, if that matters.
In that case,
Just like my soul.
this quadrant would not have gone there. He would be essentially up here. As they have a fly speed. So, I don't know if you'd be able to see it through the crawl space. But this guy here, I'll just go ahead and say, this guy's currently floating above the planet situation that's happening.
Okay.
They are quite close at this point. So, Doctor. Oh, actually.
But I can't see them, right?
I would. No, you can't see them, but the sound is definitely. It sounds like there's some in that next room now.
I'm just gonna sit and wait.
Okay. What's that? What's the range on that wall of fire? Do they need to be in this in these
let
squares in order
me-
to?
If they're within 5 feet of the side that takes damage, then they take damage.
Okay.
And they also take initial damage the first time they enter the wall as well. So if they try to go through it, obviously they will
Okay.
also take damage.
I just want to make sure.
And it's actually 10 feet, not 5 feet.
Okay. Well, in that case, as these two guys came through and this guy came through, they took some damage.
5d8 fire damage.
Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Abso-Tekken-lutely. 5d8. 20 damage. And they need to... Do they need to roll a save? I don't think so. Wait. Dexterity saving throw, and if they pass, they take half.
So
And
they
my
take half.
savings
They take half
throw-
of that damage, or they take half of
Yes.
a different damage. Okay. Give me a
Half of
second.
the fire damage. And my spell save DC is 15.
Okay, and they need to roll a dex.
Yes. I sweet kid.
So
One passes.
16, 13, and a 17.
Jesus. Alright, so one of them takes 20, the other two take 10.
Okay.
Do they die? Do they take extra damage because they're metal?
No.
Gonna
What
guess
about
they
this?
have probably resistance.
What if they have? What if they're flesh?
No.
We know how fire affects flesh, you guys.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but no. Okay.
Can I see that? Or they haven't come through the wall.
No, but it is also the doctor's turn.
But I have a spell readied, so
You
I was.
do have a spell ready. They haven't come through the wall yet. No.
Okay, are they? Let me see my
They're
spell.
they're not
60
quite
feet.
they're not quite visible either.
Okay.
Okay. Because remember, this guy that's here is actually on top. He's floating above this
Gotcha.
planetarium situation. You will also know, as they also came in and took some fire damage, that when they came in, it also spun around and presented the seat to them as well.
Oh.
but you also notice that none of the ones that went in there even paid attention or went for that chair.
They scream when they got burned.
Did they scream when they got burnt?
That's a great question.
Let me look up Modron lore real quick and see if they scream when they're hurt. No. I guess one of them, the one that failed, that took the most damage, you almost hear like this sizzling that comes from the hot metal starting to fry the flesh parts of this being.
Like when you're searing a steak?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like when you
Or
when,
having barbecue.
like when you throw a raw piece of chicken onto very hot cast iron.
Nice.
A Modron fry up. All right.
Delicious. Okay.
That shouldn't
Do
make
they
me hungry.
seem do they
It
seem
shouldn't.
like
It really shouldn't. I don't, doctor.
do they seem like hesitant at all of the wall, or does it appear like they don't give a fuck?
I will answer that
When they're visible.
when we get to we get to your turn. Doctor, are you doing anything?
Nah.
Okay. Lombard, hearing that they're close, he's going to prepare to shwig a ding 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 dong if anything comes through this crawlway. Casimir, are you doing anything?
Same as you, preparing to swing.
Okay.
Bow booming blade. Yep.
Okay. All right. Tanari,
Yes.
could you repeat that question real quick again? Sorry.
Absolutely. Do the Modrons seem hesitant to approach or go through the wall of fire?
Seeing as they don't have any other way to return home, and that your aboleth friend has told you that they really seem to only have one option,
They don't care.
they don't seem to be too worried about it.
Killer. Okay, cool. I'm just readying an action till they get into range for me to hit them.
Fantastic. Can something walk through a wall of fire?
Absolutely.
Even if it
Yes.
takes damage to do so? Okay.
Yes.
But and then so when these guys are going to start their turn, they take damage if they're starting their turn inside this radius, correct?
Yeah.
We
should post the spell literature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
please do
post it
that,
real quick. Is
actually.
there a way to do that without using the spell, or just
Yeah.
Just display in VTT.
Display in VTT.
okay?
So if they're like robotic Meeseeks, wouldn't they all just want to like stand in the fire?
I
Because it'll
could
kill them?
just imagine if somebody knew Modron and they just heard 9. Hey, I'm Mr. V6. Look at me.
I'm Mr. Modron.
It's getting
so,
weird. Okay. Anyways.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Right.
And you are within the 10-foot radius, so you are taking damage once you enter that wall. You'll take damage, but I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it looks like they don't take damage if they start their turn there.
Yeah, they just have
They
to
just
like
have
get
to
through it.
if they end their turn there, or if they enter its thing, that's when they take damage. So these guys that got hit, if this guy tries to enter again, he's gonna have to do it again, and then all of these guys in the hallway will have to deal with it if they decide to come through. But these two guys, having already been affected, go on through.
Neat.
I spell triggers.
All right.
As do 2 attacks from me and Lombard.
Yes, we'll do the spell first.
It's not going to make it there because it's going to have its speed reduced by the Ray of Frost.
When does
Also,
oh yeah, so that spell probably activated as soon as it got past the wall of fire, correct? Okay,
yes.
so let's let that first one do that then. As this one goes here, your Ray of Frost activates on it. So go ahead and do the Ray of Frost on it.
Question.
Answer.
I don't know if this is a possibility, as this is my first sorcerer, so I don't know a whole bunch about the sorcery points.
And
but
I'm a new DM, so I'm the best
as
person
a-
for this question.
Perfect. As a readied action, am I able to use sorcery points to split the spell in two to hit both? Or is
Negative.
that not a thing? Okay, cool. Then I'll just hit the first one. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. That's a -1, so I'm sure that misses.
It does.
Gotcha.
It
That was
does.
going to be 15 cold damage. That's going to be a real good roll.
Okay, so it does continue its movement as a Ray of Frost just kind of hits the wall.
What I'll say is that she sees this creepy half flesh, half metal Rubik's cube flying towards her, and she's so frazzled she just goes, "Ah!" and then
So,
it flies off the other side.
Not only do they have a fly speed, they also have a ground speed. So now that they are in a
Oh,
crawlway, they are actually just moving
No.
moving on their limbs.
Oh yeah, I'm
By
real
the
freaked out.
way, so like if you end your turn within 10 feet of the wall on like the fire side, you get hurt. But the wall's only like what 1 foot thick. So if they actually enter the wall, that's also damage. No.
I
Yeah, but
believe.
it's one or the other, not both.
Oh, okay.
So, but
And
with
there's
that
no
or.
damage on the other side.
Right, and so okay. Also, with that said, Casimir, you had an action readied before Lombard did. So go ahead and do yours on this Modron, or this Quadroon. Sorry, that is a
13
miss.
to hit. Fuck.
That is a miss.
All right.
Lombard has his Schwigading ready to go, however, and he smacks the fucking shit out of that goddamn box.
Me and Kazir are just fucking weirded out. And Lombard's like, this is a normal Tuesday.
Fantastic! And he smacks it right in its eye, and it's ooh, it's not looking pretty. It is dented all
Is it
to
bleeding
hell.
and also dented, or just dented? Like, give me a description. I want to know.
Fucking Jesus. Do
Give me-
Modrons bleed? Yeah, something that looks like almost like a mineral oil seeps out of the areas where their eyes are located from the metal, as if it is just leaking and seeping out of them.
Gross.
She got scared.
All right. With that as well, this Quadrone is actually going to move over to the side, allowing these other ones to come in. Each and every one of these. Could you go ahead and roll another damage for the Wall of Fire?
Absolutely. 23.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
She looks so sad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
That's an initiative roll.
You're right. That's not a dex at all. Silly Quadron. What do you think you're doing? That's a fail. That's a pass. Is it 11 or 12? Because it's damage. I always forget this. It's
so
rounded
you
up
round
for damage?
up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Always round up.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. That's,
Damage and hit points always round up.
that's okay. This guy. That is a fail. That is a fail. That's yours is a it says 15 save?
15.
Yeah, that's a fail. And that's a fail.
Nice. Murder with fire.
You kind of hear them. You kind of hear the sound of them, like almost just immediately oxidizing and then dissolving into dust.
Just like straight murder.
Well, I mean, the murder can love who it wants, but yeah.
There's a reason you guys have me around. I'm really great.
All right. Doctor, would you like to do anything?
At this point, I can see them, right?
You can see the two in the crawlway. I don't know if you'd be able to see
No, the
the
wall
ones
of fire
in
is
the
opaque.
room. Yeah.
So the two in the crawlway, I'm going to yell at them. If you want to live, state your business and identify yourselves.
They look at you. One of them leaking way too much and way too damaged to be able to have any visible expression. The other one, not too far behind it, looks up at you and has this blank expression on its face.
I see. Then at that point, I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
And I'm going to try again. Identify yourselves.
We literally already set them on fire, and you're like, stop.
We are here.
Just want to die.
We are here to work on the chain. Why are you here to bother us?
We are not here to bother you.
You stepped foot near the mechanist chain.
We must pass beyond.
We cannot allow you to do that.
Why?
You must die.
Well, if that's how it's going to be.
It is the will of Asarak.
Ninja Mouth, eat face. And then I'm just going to kind of flop down from the ceiling
Okay.
while he runs over on the ceiling and tries to claw the nearest one in the face.
Okay. Let's see.
How about an 11?
An 11 misses.
Ah.
Meow.
The only thing you can do is release me from the mortal coil.
This one's very damaged, so it's almost like whatever mechanism is allowing it to speak is beginning to. It's a Tickle Me Elmo that's battery is low.
Stop it! It's a creepy Furby at night that's 20 years old.
Play with me.
No!
Be careful
Alright.
what you wish for. And I'll end my turn. Because I've used up my
action.
action economy.
All right. Lombard's gonna shmug it a ding 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 dong. He's
Jesus
It's-
Christ, Lombard.
The one that you spoke to, as soon as Lombard smacks it, it just poofs into a cloud of dust. And because, well, this is a crawl space. Would that 10-foot reach still work?
No,
got another
Don't see why
because...
not.
I've got another swing.
It's vertical, right?
Oh.
Well, it's a crawl space.
But how high is it?
Well, if we have to crawl through it, it probably wouldn't be that high, eh?
I mean, you can always just thrust it. You'll still deliver brute force that way.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Second swing. smacks the crap out of the other one.
Lombard's a scary boy.
Yeah, I'm a barbarian. What can I say? I pillage and I read and I do taxes. You think this
I have
is
to mark
crazy.
another 20 gold, don't I?
That is... Yep, that's another 20 gold that goes flying out of, It's dust and gold coins that go...
I imagine
Blowing
one
across
just, like,
this.
hits me in the face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Shit. Alright.
not again! Lombard makes it rain in the club. Or makes it hail. Sorry, makes it hail.
Alright, and with that, Casimir, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't see any of them, can I? Because there's still
Yeah,
that great wall of fire.
Yeah, there's a wall of fire there. There's now a saber-toothed tiger, like, next to you. And,
On the ceiling.
on the ceiling, nonetheless. And, the two that were in the crawlway are now just piles of dust in the crawlway.
Do we still hear them over here?
I mean, you can hear some of them, but there's a lot. You can tell that a lot less are around.
Hey, Lombard, you want to see something cool?
Absolutely, I do, Casimir.
Alright, I'm gonna hold an Eldritch Blast for if anything comes into view.
Okay.
And yeah, that is gonna be the end.
All right.
Tanari.
Tanari, what would you like to do?
So we don't see them yet?
No, you can't see them past the wall of fire.
Okay. I guess I just ready a firebolt.
Okay. Oh, when I accidentally rolled the initiative for the quadrants, it added them to the turn order, but it's fine. They are going to move now. These two are going to have to... Could you roll me the damage for the wall of fire again? 'Cause
Absolutely.
they have to re-enter it.
I love wall. 26. Look
Nice.
at me.
So we're going to have two quadrants here. A fail and a pass. However, even though one of them passes, they disintegrate into dust.
I'm really powerful, but I'm also a mean girl, so like... I don't know how she got turned into this, but I love it too much to change it.
It's the power of D&D, baby. That's the power of pine salt, baby. All right.
Oh my god.
That's a throwback. All right.
Casimir's gonna shoot anyway after he hears him disappear. Ah, that was me! Did you see that? That was amazing! 3
That was
beams!
super great.
Let me see, because that Eldritch Blast, would the Wall of Fire block the Eldritch Blast from passing? It would pass through the Wall of Fire. Let me see if anything getting hit by if the planet's getting hit by it does anything. I don't think it does.
Do you want me to roll to hit?
Not yet. No. Nothing seems to happen when the Eldritch Blast smacks the large planet-looking sphere. It just kind of dissipates as it
Is
would.
my wall of fire doing anything to it at all? Not really.
Nope.
Okay.
In the same way that the Eldritch Blast doesn't seem to do anything to it, the Wall of Fire doesn't seem to be giving it any hardship.
Gotcha.
Okay. With that, so you can't hear those guys, but you do still hear something else, of course, a little bit further away.
There was the big one that they mentioned.
There was a big one?
There was a big one.
Oh my god,
yes.
there was a big one.
Will it even fit through the crawl space? I mean, if it's big, it might not fit.
I mean,
I don't think it can.
I feel like if it could, it probably
what
would
she
have.
said.
It probably would have followed the other ones, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
What did the other one look like?
I don't really know how to describe this thing. I mean, it's
Was it
definitely looks like from a different dimension.
was
Like
it,
a
was
starfish in a cube,
was it
kind of.
Yeah, was it possibly like a large crystal decahedron that holds a weird starfish-shaped creature?
That does sound exactly like it, depending on what a decahedron is.
A decahedron is a ten-sided the 3D shape.
I will not lie, I did not really stick around to count the sides before I began to run.
That's fair. I just didn't know if maybe God told you about it or something. Just a lucky guess, I suppose.
I mean,
I didn't
God
know
does speak
Casimir
to
was
me.
also in telepathic communication with a god. That's cool.
Yeah, well, you're in telepathic communication with a God Eater.
Right, but there's also a god that also talks to me, but I don't know if he's a god. He just says he's powerful. Like,
Oh,
thing.
that's very interesting. I have a genie that I kind of talk to, but they don't really talk to me yet. It's just a whole
I love
thing.
that we're doing this in the middle of battle.
I got the ninja meows.
Which god are you with? I have a cat.
The most powerful.
Honestly.
All right. Well, so you hear that other thing, that other stuff, that sound going on in the distance. It's definitely, you don't really know. It's like you can hear like the sound of like lightning striking across, these clouds and stuff like that, but you can also hear the sound of something else making those mechanical sounds as it moves around, but it doesn't seem to be able to get any closer because it hasn't. So, Doctor, would you like to do anything?
I'm gonna lean over to Tanari and say, "Hey, could you lower the wall of fire, please?"
I technically think it's probably already gone.
Did you cast it on the first turn? I think
might
this.
be,
I
like,
think
the
this.
last
I think
one.
this next turn is the last one. So.
So like when he asks me, obviously my next turn I'll just like
Okay.
I'll like close my Zippo.
Yeah. Does it cost an action to dispel it?
You just release concentration.
Okay. Gotcha. I just want to make sure. All right. Anything else, Doctor?
I'm gonna be like, "Ninja meows, come here."
Meow. Meow.
Am I saying meow?
Meow. 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 Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just having too much fun. All right. Lombard. Was being like, I was actually just gonna say the same thing as Doctor. I don't think it can come to us, but I don't think that iron door is moving, so we might just have to go to it because it might. Maybe that's another way out. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, all the other things have died. I don't know how much else is left in there, but I mean, it seems like a lot's been taken care of already at this point. So maybe we just go to it.
And Glee says that room controls all the mechanisms in the dungeon.
But does it?
I don't know. That's just what Glee said.
I mean, it seems like
He lives here.
It seems like we're currently in the control room for all the mechanisms in the dungeon.
I don't know. That's just what he told me, and he knows this neighborhood really well. He lives here.
Doesn't he? Didn't he also say he was? Lombard wouldn't know that. Never mind. Sorry. Lombard was speaking as the DM. I'm sorry. Okay. Lombard wouldn't know that. Okay, you're right. We have to go by what you tell us. So. All right. Yeah. So Lombard's gonna wait, but at the same time, Casimir, maybe when that wall of fire goes down, you and I maybe take the lead on this one.
You know, I think I could probably make it through that wall.
Well, I mean, she's gonna put it down, so I mean, we could just wait for her to put it down.
Nah.
And...
I could do it. I believe in myself.
I mean, you take half damage if you go through it. Even you pass.
He has evasion.
Oh, that's right.
Does he-
Nothing can touch him.
Oh, you're right. I wish I would remember these things. But before Casimir does that, we are going to take our first break. So, I will preface this since we have some people in the chat. Usually our breaks 10 to 15 minutes. This break is going to be a little bit longer. This break is actually going to be about 20 minutes. We're going to come back at the 20th minute. Your local dungeon master has a dog. And this dog is new, so it's about time for us to do that nighttime, see if we need to go potty or anything. So I'm going to take him out to do that. We might be ready before then, but just expect us back at about the 20th minute. So about 19 minutes from now, we shall be back. So I appreciate you guys coming by, and we will see you in just a few minutes. Hello and welcome back to Cats Meow. We are back. Thank you for bearing with us through the longer the longer break. Unfortunately, Doggy did not go doggy poo-poo. He just went doggy pee-pee multiple times. He marked everything belongs to him outside at this point, dude. Holy
I'm
crap.
so mad at you.
Why? Dog, you don't like this? You don't like
I'm
the term
eating!
doggy? Dog's shit. You literally own a pet. I don't know what you want. At least it smells.
They
better
don't
than
usually
when you
shit
have a
at the
cat.
table, though.
I mean, I would hope that they don't. But nonetheless. Yeah, so, but we're back. We're back. So, what was about to happen is Casimir was about to make his move. So, Casimir,
Yes.
go ahead and make your move.
Casimir dives into this little crawl space as he dashes along the whole thing through the fire.
Okay.
And the flames?
We carry
And the
on.
flames.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're fine. You're good to go.
And he does not get touched at all. Beautiful. So let's see. Start from there. So that would be my full dash. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. And I guess I'll... Can I just try to... That was my bonus action. So I still have my action. If I peek behind this this wall, do I see anything?
Which wall are we talking about?
This one over here.
This one right here?
Yeah.
I will say, now that you're back in this room, that planetarium situation has now revealed itself again to show you that there is a chair. So that is a thing again. And as you see there, you see a large crystal decahedron housing a weird starfish-shaped creature at the other end of the hallway, and it is looking at you with eyes all over this thing.
I'm
This
gonna
thing
shoot
looks
it.
like an angel as described by the Bible.
Okay. Well, let's see how it fares against this.
Oh!
Yeah, boy.
3 Eldritch Blasts.
Woo!
Let me see. The second 2 hit.
Neat.
Oh wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. It's actually a different thing. Okay, the second 2 still actually hit this thing. Yeah.
All right, that's cool. For a total of 11. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I need to actually note this thing. So that does, you said 11 total damage?
Yep. Force.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Sorry, I've got a lot to look at a second. Give me 1 moment. Okay. I just want to make sure that it doesn't have any situations with force damage specifically. Okay. All right, Tanari. What would you like to do?
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Twin spell says that I can use it to take a second action to cast the same spell on a second creature. Does
Okay.
that mean I cannot cast it on the same creature?
Correct.
Okay. So instead, what's my movement speed? 30 feet. So, and what's the movement I need to get through the crawl space? Like half.
I think
movement?
it's supposed to be half, but I've been everything else has traveled as if it's normal, so I'm just gonna disregard that at this point. For this situation specifically,
So
these
I
crawl
think I can
spaces will be normal.
basically. I shut my lighter and cut off the wall of fire. Obviously,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can make it to like there. So I have 30 feet. And then I'm just
guess
gonna
if-
ready an action because I don't think I can see him around the corner.
I think
Okay.
you have to dash to get to there.
Do I?
Yeah, crawl space.
Well,
no, Will
again,
just said
because
he's not having it.
since we're disregarding in these two crawl spaces, because I forgot that everything needed half movement anyways. So you and all of the Modrons have had the thing. So actually, Casimir, if you wanted to, I think because you dashed through that crawl space, you could actually probably move double the speed if you decided to.
Uh-huh. Okay. In that case, I would be over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ready a firebolt because I don't think I can see him yet.
Okay.
And in my turn.
Time for some retaliation. Yeah, boy.
Pentadrone gets up close to the to the entrance of this crawl space, and it begins to go, and it blows very hard, and as it does so, Casimir, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
You.
Constitution.
As it spits this gas.
Alright. Let's see. Come on, con. Yes!
You are okay.
Ugh. I think it's trying to poison me.
Close your mouth.
It's just so it's just such a simple answer. It's just like, well, yeah, of course.
Close every hole.
It makes so much sense that it's funny. All right. All right. Doctor, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna kind of just gently headbutt the back of Ninja Meow's head, and I'm gonna say, Ninja Meow, stay here.
No.
And I'm gonna. At what point do I see this planetarium thing?
As soon as you entered the thing, you could probably see it like past Tanari a little bit, here and there. Because Casimir's in there, it is in the position where it is presenting the chair as well.
Well, if I dash to get in there, I'm not going to be able to use anything, so I think I'm just going to end my turn here.
Okay. Lombard is he's just gonna get up in that crawlway behind the doctor, because I don't think we'd be able to squeeze past each other. I'll be honest with you, unfortunately, since we're in just a tiny little space. All right, which takes us back to Casimir. What would you like to do?
Was the gas visible?
Yeah.
Does it still look like it's in the area?
No.
Okay. In that case, yeah. Back to shooting then. Oh, really? Oh, really?
That's a hit.
Hello. All right, yeah.
So 16.
All right, that's 16.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess after I've done that, I will move over to here. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Tanari.
I sit in the chair.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'm convinced this will do something good for us, you guys. I say, Catherine, don't worry, I got this.
As soon as you, before you can finish that sentence, as you sat on the chair, the apparatus suddenly swings. Oh, sorry. The globe closes
Wait, around me?
on you. Yes, well, around you. You are now inside this globe.
Do I see anything?
You can see through the globe as if it were made of transparent glass.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
There are levers, right?
There are levers on the chair.
On the chair?
There sure
Or
are. They're
inside my
attached to the
globe?
arms as if it's like you're in
Can I hold on to them?
I mean,
I can use them?
You can. Yeah, sure.
I pull the right one forward.
Give me 1 second.
If I can do that. I don't know how much action I have at this point because I'm in a globe. Casimir, duck!
Okay, so as you pull one,
Uh-huh.
the rings around this middle sphere that hold the other planetary bodies begin to spin around in different directions. And as soon as one of them begins to move, the one that looks like the moon, one of the two moons, saloon, it bursts open.
And what's in it? You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You have evasion.
A Nikoloth
Oh,
Fuck.
okay.
pops out of the moon.
Yay.
Is it friendly? 'Cause I control it? I control it, right? Like,
No, the hell you don't.
damn
I hope that's not a TOS thing, because I did it too perfectly. Anyway.
Oh, Fortuna.
Okay, hold on. I gotta add this to the turn order now.
well, this was useless.
Mhm.
I thought I was helping.
You did a great job.
You're helping us to our death at record speed.
I am not.
All
I'm
give me just
character
1
building.
second.
Ladies think scars are sexy.
But not on dead people.
All right. So I know Lombard goes under Casimir. Then Nikoloth is going to go under Lombard. Okay. I just realized we had 3 16s. Good lord. Okay. All right. What languages did you know, Tanari?
I know. Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Primordial.
Okay, interesting. You are in this sphere, so it doesn't quite really matter. I just wanted to make sure I knew. Casimir, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
Fantastic.
Is there no way of me to get out of the globe?
I guess you'll have to just figure that out, shall ya?
Yeah,
All
just keep
right.
pressing things.
Could be.
I'm gonna keep pressing buttons. Don't worry, guys. We'll be fine.
It could be easy. It could not be. Give me 1 second, though. That might not be the full end of it. Give me 1 second.
This is gonna be fine. We're fine.
How do
We're
I
fine.
know?
I don't
We're
even
gonna
know
level
what this
up.
thing is.
How do I know?
Yeah, we might do actually, if we keep at this pace.
How do I know if it does that? Does it just do I need to assume? I wish it would tell me a little bit more on this one. Okay, I think I am to assume that when we move them, they line up. So, I want Steph to
Yes,
roll
sir.
me a D100.
Ooh, exciting. Okay. 75. I gain control of the dragon.
Is anybody missing hit points?
No, I'm not.
Well,
Do I need to roll again?
nope. Would you like to do anything else?
I mean, I'm assuming. Do I still have my action? Probably not. Was
Um,
that just my movement?
I mean, you had to interact with an object, but that's usually not counted as an action in and of itself. But, ooh, this is a bit of a harder one, because, like, you sat down, got closed in a sphere, and then a lot has happened in the time
Typically,
since...
that would be a full action economy.
Yeah, I would probably count that as an action this time around.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I am safe in a sphere.
The Pentadron. It huffs and it puffs and it blows again. However, you just see the gas kind of come out of the crawlway and then dissipate as it gets out. Because, well, maybe it just doesn't have the range or something. I don't know. Okay, Doctor, what would you like to do at this interesting turn of events?
Well, I need to get out of the way so that Lombard can get into this room, so I'm going to move to this location, at which point I probably see the Nikoloth, right?
You sure do.
Thankfully, I still have comprehend languages going, so I'm going to say, who are you? State your name and business.
You mean nothing to me. How dare you? I was
Say his
sleeping.
last words.
Can I understand what he's speaking? Like, do I understand what he's saying?
You're inside the sphere. It's speech is muffled. You can see clearly out, but you can't hear what's going on, really.
I can't hear at all.
You hear muffled speech.
Would you like us to put you back in the sphere?
No, you must die.
Okay, then I'm going to take the disengage action, and I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
And I think I'm done.
All right. Casimir, what would you like to do?
Having just seen the doctor kind of get yelled at and then run away, I'm gonna take that as a bad sign. And yeah, maybe it's time for the magic rapier to make an appearance.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was a
actually.
short sword that was magical.
Ah, but now I've upgraded my hexblade abilities, and I can make any weapon a magic weapon.
Did that happen when we hit level 11?
Indeed it did.
A very helpful aboleth he has seemed to be.
Kind of tempted to use darkness, but there's a chance that this thing can see right through it.
Yeah.
so-
There is a really good chance that he can also cast it. Anyways.
Oh, okay. In that case, we're just gonna go for a booming blade then. Let's
Okay.
see how this
Smack
goes.
him. Misses.
That roll? Damn. Yep, well, that's me just standing there then. Never mind that. And yeah, I will stay where I am. And that's the end of my turn. On to Lombard.
Lombard hears something yelling at his dearest friend and doesn't like that one bit, brother! So Lombard's gonna immediately rage. Which actually means, fuck, I don't have the weapon.
I didn't realize that Lombard is now a WWE wrestler.
Yeah, when he rages, he becomes Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh,
He goes from
okay.
sounding like this to sounding like this, brother! And then when he eats spicy food and it clears his sinuses, there's another voice for that. But we'll never find out what that is again because some asshole fighter decided to steal all his hot peppers from him back in the port of Nyanzaru. And no, he hasn't forgotten.
I remember what that sounds like.
Give Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the Wild Magic Tale for Barbarians.
I'm just here to help make everything better.
Ooh, brother. Okay, so I need to roll d8. That's right. That's a 1. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Plus my proficiency bonus plus my con mod. Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus my proficiency. What is my proficiency?
First page.
Proficiency bonus is +4.
Ah, right there. So 6, it's 20. He fails. He fails! And he gets struck down to the ground. But not actually that much. But he takes 2 necrotic damage. We're hitting hard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And as he does that, bing bong. Okay. He runs out, or he quickly crawls out, and he swiggity ding 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 dongs. Once, it's a 24 to hit, and that's gonna do. Oh, let me just make sure that I know. It's been a while since I've raged. Plus 2 melee damage. Okay, yeah. Okay. So 13 plus 4 plus 2. 19 bludgeoning damage. On the first swing, let me just make sure that he doesn't have any resistances to that. Nope. Okay. So he takes 19 damage. On the first swing, and so now he's gonna swing again. That is a miss. That is a miss. So, the Nikoloth has now been attacked by 2 different people. However, Casimir was the one who hit him first.
Well, hit's an odd word, but yeah.
Well, you're right. You're right. The first one that swung at him. And as the
Flailed
doctor,
in his general direction.
as the doctor kind of got out of the way, it was either him or Lombard. Casimir got his attention first on that one. Actually, Lombard did damage. He's going to go after Lombard, since Lombard actually fucking hit him. Not to sound passive-aggressive about that. Sorry, I just realized that sounded really rude. But yeah, he's
Passive-aggressive against yourself.
like, sorry. That's ridiculous. Okay, he's gonna... Ooh, okay. He's gonna multi-attack Lombard with his great axe. The first one hits.
Ouch. What's your armor class, Lombard?
18.
Nah.
The second one misses. So we just need to do... that, but I take half because I'm raging. So I take 8 damage.
It's just a flesh wound.
It barely even hurt me. I had that temporary health point still from from the doctor. Thank goodness. I mean, thank goodness. I forgot I was angry. Okay. All right. And with that, that is going to be the end of the Nikoloth's turn. So, that leaves us with Tanari. What would you like to do?
So there's 2 levers. I pressed the right one forward and it released
Let me
a
just make
Nikoloth.
sure. Let me make sure I'm clear, because it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say how many levers. I would assume there's a lever on each side, actually. Yeah, so you're fair to assume that there's 2 levers.
Can I do a quick look around and see if I recognize any way of getting out easily?
Well, I mean, it's closed, and there is like a latch on
Can
the
I unlatch it?
I mean, you can try. What would you
How would I
like?
go about doing that?
How would you like to go about trying to do that? How would you go about doing that?
I mean, if there's a
I know
latch,
I know the answer, but
I would just unlatch it if there was a latch.
I mean, it seems like it's locked.
It's locked. From the outside?
It doesn't necessarily say.
Does it seem like a mechanical latch or a magical latch?
Seems like a mechanical one.
Can I use control flames to try to like melt the inside of the latch and break it so that I can open it?
Control what flame?
I would create a flame. I can create a flame.
I mean, I guess is there a roll to hit on that?
No.
You would. In that case, nothing happens. Because I mean, you could try to hit it. I guess.
I mean, I don't have anything to hit it with.
But I mean, you remember that the wall of fire did nothing to it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good
As well
point.
as an eldritch blast to its walls did nothing to it.
Hold on, let me look and see what I have.
I will also say, when the Nikoloth yelled at the doctor, Casimir, you definitely understood it as well.
Oh, I did.
Yes. As
So I know which language it's speaking.
It spoke as if it was speaking with 2 separate tongues. The doctor, because of his spell, could understand it no matter what. And Casimir, you understood one of its tongues.
But it said the same thing in both.
Yes. So you heard 2 voices come out of it at once. One of it sounded like something you didn't understand, but the other you could.
Gross and weird.
Well, I don't think I have anything that magically can help me, but I have a dagger. I could try to hit it with the hilt of my dagger.
You're welcome to try, yeah. Go for it.
What would that just be, an attack roll?
Just, essentially, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. So I have a +4. I just rolled this. I rolled a 20.
Well, you hit it.
Did I hit it hard enough to break it open?
Roll damage and let's find out.
But I rolled a 20.
You sure did, but let's see how much damage that does, though.
A dagger still. I'm using the hilt of a dagger.
You sure
so what
are.
Would I?
I'm
That's blunt damage.
I'm just gonna let it roll just regular damage, but it would, instead of it being like piercing or slashing, it would just be bludgeoning.
Okay, a dagger's what, a D4? 1.
It's a crit.
It's a crit, so twice.
Roll. Do I roll? I don't know how you do crits. I know a lot of people do it different ways.
Oh, I have.
5e has rolled a damage dice twice.
Gotcha.
3.
So 3 damage. You smacked it, and it's like a little dent in it, but I mean, it was a real good smack, though. I mean, it was real good. it was a damn good smack there. Everybody outside hears a ting.
I end my turn.
Like, I think she wants to
And
get
glare
out.
up. I glare up at the sky at an unseen force that is turning my first crit into nothing.
Listen, you tried to hit a metal latch with the blunt end of a dagger.
I have
can't-
nothing.
That's
You
not.
wouldn't let me melt it with fire.
There are other options. You're gonna be real mad when you find out the answer to this one. Just so you know. Anyways. Nonetheless, anything else you would like? Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck you to the DM.
Okay.
It's not my full action.
Roll damage, please.
Okay, absolutely.
Oh, sorry. Roll to hit. I apologize.
6 to hit.
6 to hit.
Wait, but I have a +4, so 10.
10 to hit. All right.
I use Tide of Chaos so I can roll with advantage.
Okay, go for it.
Damn it.
Very, real good. The DM takes your notes as constructive criticism and notes it for the future.
I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, I end my turn, Will. I end my turn.
The Pentadrone huffs and puffs and Doctor, I need a con save from you. That is a pass.
How about a 23?
You are absolutely fine. Okay. Doctor, what would you like to do?
Have a group stretch. Did everybody stretch?
Oh, did we have a group stretch? Did we miss
Group
one?
stretch.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Maggie stretch.
Okay, we're good. I'm good.
Thank you
Very
so
good.
much for that group stretch.
Bonus
Bonus action cry.
Very.
Absolutely, I'm now crying. Thanks, Will.
All right. Well, in that case, now, Doctor, what would you like to do?
I am going to take the disengage action and crawl back into this hole.
Okay.
From this location, can I still see the Nikoloth?
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Around the corner, kind of next to Lombard.
Okay, cool.
He's a big dude. He's taking up a lot of space. So.
Indeed. That's it. I'm done this turn.
Okay. Casimir.
So I can actually speak to this thing.
You can. It seems.
It seems. I've got nothing to say yet. Let's just go for another attack.
Okay.
Here we go. Up.
That's a hit.
18 to hit. Yes! I should have said Booming Blade before, but never mind. There we go. That's a 21. Magical
Nice.
piercing. Yee boy.
Actually, I know this. I know how to do this math. Thank goodness. Didn't even need a calculator for this one. All right.
And yeah. I'll just leave that one there. That's all good. On to Lombard.
Okay. Lombard's gonna swing ding ding dong. That's a hit. That's gonna be 19 damage. And then the second swing, that's a hit, which is going to be 16 damage. Okay.
It's another 35 gold pieces.
That's another 35 gold pieces.
We're so rich, dude.
Yes, absolutely. We are so rich. That's what we are.
You hit me in the eye, so yeah, I will
don't-
sue you.
Do you? I'm a Goldstein. We are the lawyers.
I have an aboleth.
I own the planet.
I have
Yeah.
a ninja mouse.
Aboleth.
I have an aboleth for a cousin. He's one of them. I have a cousin who's a lawyer. Actually, the aboleth cousin is the lawyer. He's very good. I have another cousin who's a doctor. You'd get along with him very well, Dr. Clocks. Okay, nonetheless, the Nikoloth, understandably, upset that he's taking some pretty intense damage. He's multi-attacking Lombard once again with his great axe. Thank God that wasn't with advantage.
Wait.
For what?
For this.
Opa Gangnam Style. I don't know.
I forgot. I think it's that. Okay. How much do we cut them by, though? Ooh, that takes it down to 11, which doesn't hit. But the second.
The only thing fatter than that axe handle is your face.
How dare
Can't hit shit.
you? That's very rude.
So I was trying to hit my friend with an axe, biatch.
Well, now I'm gonna do it again.
And he hits me.
Fuck.
He just called him a bitch.
Because your boyfriend's a bitch. He ain't shit. Anyways.
He said he had no nipples.
He said he ain't had no nipple. And he takes 8 more damage. Oh no! I'm
hurting so much, brother.
Did you lose all of your temporary hit points left yet?
I'm at 137 out of 138, brother. I don't know if I'm gonna come back from this one. This Nikoloth means business.
Oh my god.
No,
Take
I
a
mean,
chair to him!
It is a very good thing he didn't roll with advantage.
Off the turnbuckle.
There is a bad thing happens if this boy hits a nat 20. If this boy hits a nat 20, we are in some trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
This wasn't my fault. I need
say that
everybody
much.
to remember that.
We are at a lot of risk while this man is alive and swinging. Tanari, what would you like to do? You're still sitting in this chair.
Can I get out of the chair? Can I stand up?
Would you like to?
Yes.
As you stand up, the door opens.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Take that, Chris Perkins.
Could have just tried that. However, you are amongst a Nikoloth that is now right next to you.
Hold on.
And she sits back down very slowly.
She's like, oh, I see.
All right.
Lucy Maker's like, oh, hi, Mark. I didn't hit her. I didn't do it. It's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark.
Do I see both?
Yeah, you're with, like, do you mean like you see the Pentadrone and the Nikoloth? So they're on different sides of you. So you would have to like turn around to like see one, but you know that they're both there.
I am going to cast Witch Bolt, and I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points to make it into a twin spell. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on both creatures at the same time.
Sounds good.
I stand up. I go. Ah!
I'll count that as you saying, as you speaking the spell as you cast it. Holy.
All right.
Jesus.
So, 24 to hit on one of them, 19 to hit on another.
Both of them are hit.
40 to one and 45 to the other.
Which one do you want to hit with which?
Higher damage goes to the Nikoloth, or whatever it's called.
The higher damage to the Nikoloth, you said. So 45 from him. He's looking bad now, actually. He looks god awful. Which I guess he did already, seeing as he's a demon.
This also stays attached to them.
Also, the 40 lightning damage hits the crystal surrounding the starfish-shaped creature and shatters into thousands of tiny crystalline pieces, leaving this starfish-like creature standing on the ledge.
So I'm imagining she goes, and then she's shutting her eyes.
Okay.
She cannot see. She's so scared. She's like,
Fantastic. Okay, and so you said that this sticks with them?
yes. So this stays attached to them. And I can use it again next turn, I believe, without having to use another spell slot, correct?
Or without making an attack roll.
So you-
However, because you made that attack within melee reach, technically both of those throws are with disadvantage.
Melee?
Ooh.
Is it considered melee? Am
It's
I
a
far
ranged
enough?
attack. You're right next to the Nikoloth.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you want me to re-roll?
Let's
Well,
just...
19 and 24, that's still a hit.
Yeah, both of those would have
True.
hit. Let's just do another 2 rolls real quick for the pentadrone. So both of those hit, and both of those still do enough damage to where the crystal shatters. So
Cool,
yeah,
awesome.
so yeah, we are good to go on that one.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a Nikoloth that is unhealthy, and we have a pentadrone that is no longer surrounded by a crystal and does not seem to be able to float around anymore due to it, as it is now on the ground.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okay.
Do you
That's-
forgive me now?
We're not out of the woods yet. The pentadrone is going to huff and puff, but nothing's going to happen. You just see that gas dissipate. It just can't seem to reach.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
So now that this pentadrone's not in like that kind of shield thing anymore, is it still Sage Lodge?
Yes. It was
Okay.
just surrounded by a crystal that was larger than it.
Okay, I see.
Okay, Dr. Cox.
I'm going to say, Tanari, sit down!
Okay. Will I stay attached?
Then, yeah. You can still see through the sphere anyway. And then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the Nikoloth.
Okay. It needs to make a wisdom save. Does
Ooh,
it
that's
take
a high DC.
Does it take half damage if it passes?
No, it does not. It's a cantrip.
Okay, gotcha. So it takes no damage if it passes. Okay. Wisdom save. It fails.
So it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
But it took 6 psychic damage too?
Correct.
No! How could this be? My
Because you
ego.
dumb and ugly.
How dare you?
It's dead.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah.
If it had
You
if
did
it
it.
had hit with a natural 20, it immediately beheads whatever it's attacking. And if it can't survive without a
Fuck.
head, it's dead.
In cutting words, can't cancel crits.
But
So,
I saved us,
if
you
that-
guys. I saved us.
If it had hit Lombard or Casimir with a nat 20, that would have been it for Lombard or Casimir.
But that didn't happen. So like
It's not your fault. Everything in this tomb wants us to die. This is not the only thing that has come close to a TPK. Or, well, this didn't come close to a TPK, but it could have killed one of us pretty easily for sure.
5% chance on a strike.
Yeah. So,
Look.
but luckily, it's not a problem anymore. It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm
I-
done.
Casimir, what would you like to do?
Let's see. looks like I'm gonna have to dash if I want to get close enough to do it, but yeah. I'm gonna move over to here to this now unprotected starfish thing and booming blade it.
Hit it. You
Hit it.
missed.
Fucking hell.
Hit it.
Alright. Well, since I still have my dash movement, I'm gonna move back over to here, and
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. It's taking up that entire platform.
Well, now that I can't float, a particular person can just give it a push.
I'm still attached to it as well,
That's
Yeah, it's gonna eat a lot of damage next turn.
because I don't have to hit to attack this time. It just takes pure damage.
Lombard's still gonna walk over there, and he's gonna, even though it's gonna be with advantage, he's gonna swing. So we're gonna do 4 rolls because we got 2 with disadvantage. Well, unfortunately that one misses. Second swing. 15. 15 misses. And that's actually all Lombard can do. So Lombard's just there. So Tanari.
41 lightning damage. Straight.
It disintegrates.
Yeah.
I'm dumb but powerful!
Sorcerer power.
Okay. And with that, we finally exit initiative.
Tanari just goes, and it closes around her again. She goes, ah!
Is anybody hurt?
I'm okay.
You took 1 total damage against your HP, right?
Exactly. Yes. So the only thing I'm really missing is just the bonus XP at this point. It wasn't that much of a problem. So what the hell is this?
I don't know, I
and
sat down.
Why were you inside of it?
I sat down. I thought I could help.
Interesting.
I did help after I summoned that.
You helped clean up the mess you made. That's okay. You tried.
I think, Kazir, thank you. I appreciate your support. Unlike some people.
Which would include me earlier, but you know,
No,
didn't
all is
really
forgiven.
seem to do so much.
All
Yeah.
is forgiven. Do we want to play with the other levers, though?
Does my
you
passive
know-
21 investigation turn up anything about the levers?
It controls the rings around the sphere.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'm just going to move away.
Hey, I'm not messing with that. We already had one nasty set of circumstances. I don't want to see the sun open up and there be like a mess of fire elementals or something. In a
That was
fruit,
my only
maybe.
You know
sixth
what?
level
I will
spell,
also
so.
say, because
Go right ahead.
there is an opening on the other side that you probably kind of you have to look up to see it, so you probably couldn't see too far into this room because this ledge is again 15 feet higher than the one that Casimir's on. But you can kind of like see into this room.
I love that in 3 hours we've traveled 45 feet.
That's what happens when you enter combat, right? it truly do be like that. However,
Hey, Denari,
this is where we're at.
keep pressing things. Just, for fun.
For fun, listen. If you tell me to, I will.
Do it.
I'm gonna crawl
Do
back
it.
into the crawl space.
I sit down and I pull the left lever.
The things turn around again. I want you to roll me a D100.
Yes, sir. 78.
78.
Do I get a puppy?
No, but I regain my 1 hit point.
Woo!
Okay.
Everybody feeling okay? Which I'm sure sounds like.
I don't know what happened. I feel a little bit healthier. What you hear is a.
I stand up.
It opens up.
Hi, guys.
I don't know what you did, but the thing spun around and then I felt good.
So there's 2 levers. There's 3 orbs. Correct?
You know what? Try to do the levers at the same time. Something cool might happen.
Great idea. She sits down and just pulls both of them. We're chaotic. Don't look at me like that.
They just kind of spin around and line up again. Roll me another D100.
Yes, sir. 6. Puppy. Holophant.
You feel
Full picks.
this.
Full pick.
You feel this weird sensation as if this ethereal entity
I
has
don't
touched
need any
you.
more of those.
And you
Ew.
go.
I just cover my boobies.
You go through a radical personality change.
Okay.
You are now going to be the complete opposite of who you have been, personality-wise.
Lawful evil.
How would we like to proceed?
I mean, I'm still sitting down.
You are.
I release the levers, stand up, and very gracefully step down from the chair.
Oh,
Do I gain
Wait.
any knowledge of anything, or am I just completely
You're
different?
just the exact. Instead of being like bubbly and fearless and go lucky, you're like almost reserved. Very similar. Probably you could almost equate yourself to the way that Zagmira and the other Red Wizards of Thay would carry themselves.
Okay. Gotcha. Shall we
Tanari, what are
proceed?
you doing? Back in the chair.
I don't think so. I think we should move forward.
Oh, you got quieter.
I have not changed at all.
I don't know about that, but we'll continue on. First she's telling us she's not crazy, then she enters an orb, pulls some shit, and now she's come outside and she's all like this. I don't understand.
Who are you and what have you done with Tanari?
I'm right here. I stepped down. Just you tell me yourself.
Well, go back in and pull the levers again or something, because this is
No, don't do that.
this is weird.
I quite frankly, we've just summoned a creature that could have beheaded us. I don't think that's a good
Beheaded
idea.
me. You were inside
Right.
the sphere. It didn't care about you, it seems. That lightning was very cool, I'll tell you that.
Thank you. I'm sorry I put you in danger.
It's okay. It's not the first time. And it won't be the last. That's just how it be. Alright. So how do we proceed? Where do we want to go?
I'd love for one of you guys to take direction. I will just follow.
Well, I have a way to get up to this point above us, but I don't really think I can take any of you with me. Maybe one of you, one of the smaller ones. Sorry, Lombard.
That's okay. I understand. I'm very heavy. I have a lot of armor on. I also have
I
a
don't
lot of
think this is
muscle
going to do
density.
anything, but I want to try and cast Lesser Restoration on Tanari from the Staff of Healing.
Okay. And nothing happens.
Damn it.
I didn't need any healing. I feel perfectly fine. Thank you, I guess.
I mean, I could maybe help here, but I don't really want to use one of my only two abilities now.
Just thought you like smack me, just like.
Hmm.
Well, we have a gap. Again, remember, not only is this gap 15 feet apart, but that other ledge is 15 feet high.
Did you say there was a chain going across or something?
There is. Let me just explain this real quick again, just to make sure I give you guys the right information. So yeah, there are two thick chains rattling in the gulf between the balconies. So there's actually two thick chains. One is ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning. The other is wrapping around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. And then another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex is raging. So they both kind of just disappear into these vortexes. And then there is a gear 100 feet below the ledge where Casimir is currently standing.
I mean, I can just, walk on the wall around to the other edge, the ledge there, and maybe try to find something to tie this rope to.
You can, if you would like to.
I mean, I'm not really finding a lot of other options here. I don't know what the rest of you could potentially do in this situation. I would like to keep my spell if possible, but if not, well, what can I do?
I could levitate to the other side. If that wouldn't help any of y'all.
You could levitate with this rope.
I can basically climb. Right. Would you allow it to move?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I could
can
like
you?
levitate to the ceiling and basically like push across it like I'm crawling across it.
Well, there is no ceiling.
There's no ceiling.
It goes 200.
Is there like a wall?
It goes 200 feet. There is a wall. There's.
Yeah,
I mean, the
could
walls are surrounding the
basically
thing.
use the wall and push myself across.
Yeah, I'd allow that
Okay,
if that's what you guys want to do.
I will do that.
Well, since I already have it out, you can take this rope with you.
Thank you. And she just takes it and just gingerly flounces across the wall like she's walking sideways. Because, she's an air genasi, so she just fucking does shit. She's just walking horizontally across the wall till she gets to the other side.
Truly. Would you like to move your token as such?
Absolutely. Oh, you can't see me actually moving it. It just... Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm assuming I, like, tie it to something?
Do you?
I mean, that's what we're trying to do, right? Is get a way to, like, y'all crawl across or something. So I'll, like... Is there something I can use to tie it?
I mean, there's nothing much else other than the wall. So, and you're an air genasi. I don't know. Are you able to like turn yourself into something that a rope could be tied around?
I could tie it to myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is would a rope just pass through you since you're made of
No,
air?
I mean I have a physical
Not an air elemental.
Okay,
form.
gotcha,
I'm not an
gotcha.
elemental.
Okay, I gotcha.
So what I'll do is I'll like wrap it around my waist and I make it into this like perfect like bunny-eared bow and I just stand there.
Might want to grab onto something.
There's
Hey.
nothing to grab onto.
The doorway.
I am.
Is that strong enough?
I mean,
Stone.
there's no other options, is there?
I am bracing myself against the doorway.
All right. So there's now a rope that's going across this that you are bracing the other side of.
I am tethered to, yes.
I am holding the other end, and I'll just give it to Lombard and be like, hold this for me, just for a moment.
Sure.
And as he does that, I'm going to jump onto it and start moving up
Okay, fantastic.
across.
Doctor, would you like to join us?
I would, but first, I'd really like to use my Pearl of Power to regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give the help action to Tanari to stay on the wall for
You like brace yourself against me, just like. "Bruh."
yeah, just to make sure that you don't go down and then everyone go down. For when good old Goldstein tries to come up here, because that's gonna be a lot of weight on that rope.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a very good thing that all 3 of you are actually going to be bolstering this one.
Yeah, maybe I should go first.
Yeah, absolutely, Doctor. Please do.
Not to make like a roll or anything.
No, go ahead. We're holding it for you to make sure that it's all safe. I am going to George of the Jungle style swing across, and then essentially hoist myself up and over. I'm a strong boy, so I shouldn't need to worry about it too much.
All I picture is all 3 of us in a massive bear hug around me.
Yep, and then you still kind of move a little bit when I do it.
Like my feet are like scraping against like the stone. Do I like lose? I take like 1 point of damage for scuffed heels.
Well, you're gonna probably look like you almost got cut in half, you know.
It's gonna be more like rope burn on your hips or wherever you have the rope.
Oh no!
Corset cinch.
Oh jeez, yeah. You tie the
My
wrong
waist
knot and it
just
just
lost
like...
an inch.
It's... Oof. Tanari, you got so skinny since the last time I saw you, which was about a minute ago. I don't understand.
You should never comment on a woman's weight.
I didn't say you weigh less. You could weigh the same. It's just you got your waist width.
I wonder why.
I don't know. That's why I was asking. Anyways, all right. How would we like to proceed? Well, I guess how else would we proceed? We would proceed into
With
this.
Casimir first.
Graven images of rotting corpses decorate this hall, and the floor is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my shield out in front of me as I proceed.
Tanari, Doctor, and Casimir, as you step into the room, all of your non-magical items instantly decay and corrode away to the point of uselessness.
Good thing I'm all magic.
Yikes.
That's
All of your clothing and
disappointing.
armor falls
that a
apart. Your shields and
Spell?
weapons
Can I
become
counter?
brittle.
No, I can't counter spell
Nope.
that. Can I?
Aww.
Well, I'm certainly a lot lighter.
There is also an archway that leads into the room that you just exited. So behind you, right here, this is actually an archway.
Okay.
There's a yawning archway. It has a keystone adorned with an iron bull's skull, which bites down on an ivory ring.
That's the one we just went through.
Yes.
Does it look like there's a trap here?
Does it?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look through it and maybe poke around with the thieves' tools a little bit just to see if there's any kind of tracker mechanism.
Doesn't seem so.
Lombard, do you want to stay out there before I take this thing?
I sure. My armor is not. Is too. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Actually, thank you very much.
All right, and I'll take the ivory ring.
All right, as you yank the ring from the skull's jaws, it disintegrates, and anything that you had on you that hadn't fully corroded or disintegrated yet stops corroding. So
wait,
bits and pieces.
did we not lose all this stuff then?
All of the stuff that you guys have done, because it instantly decayed, you did lose. However, you will notice that any little bits or pieces that may still remain, shiny, intact, not useful, but they have stopped disintegrating.
Does that mean I lost like my healer's kits, my armor?
It sure does.
Fuck.
My bracers were magical.
Unless it was magic, it disintegrated.
Good thing I didn't have armor anyway.
This is a great loss for me, though. They shall be missed.
Do poisons and stuff count?
I would say like potions and things like that, because they are, I would count them magical by nature. So like potions and stuff like that we still have.
I should have gone first, so that no one else would have to bear this.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Gotta let the DM read the room before we keep walking.
Never.
I walked into it first when we were still trying to horse Lombard up, so there was no chance.
And you said nothing to us, Doctor. You just let us come through.
I didn't know my clothes fell off. I was trying to hold a rope.
And to be
You're
fair,
now naked.
that part's also on me because I didn't actually realize that the doctor had walked in at that point. I should have noticed that.
Does that mean like even clothing?
Yep. If it
like, are we all naked?
If it wasn't magical, it's gone.
We are all. I have my bracers and nothing else.
Well, luckily you're made of air, so.
But I have air titties.
I mean, but you could change that if you wanted to.
No, I can't.
Sure, why not?
Sure, I am now androgynous.
That's my favorite kind of thing. Anyways.
I look like a Ken doll.
Alright, well now it's not my favorite kind of thing. God damn.
The hell did you just call me?
It's okay, I know a few Bobbies that would like to play with you, Doctor. Anyways. Alright, well.
I think I'm just gonna look down at the huge pile of stuff that I just lost and go, well, shit.
I know how you feel, but I am less naked than you are. I am so glad I have this cloak.
I'm quite bare, unfortunately. Lombard!
I don't even have bracers.
Yes.
I would suggest staying out there.
Why is that?
No, I think we're okay now.
As he walks into the room, none of his things disappear.
Oh, thank the heavens.
But, Casimir, you have this key. Well, an ivory ring. Sorry, not a key. I don't know where I got key from.
We never figured out where that alligator key went, right?
Did we?
Yeah, we did. It went into like a wall.
We did. Yep. You're right. Sorry.
Wait, so this ring, I thought the ring disintegrated. No?
No.
Oh.
As soon as you yanked it, Oh, you're right. I read that wrong. I thought it was saying that the skull disintegrates. The ring also did disintegrate. So everything there disintegrated, but the effect that was causing everything else to disintegrate ended.
Well, I am so glad that most of my things are magical. Well, the things that I care about. But we are now down to just a single rope. Lombard, you did have a rope, right?
I do.
That is good. Because everything else is gone.
That's very unfortunate.
Yes, I agree. I guess from now on, Casimir goes first, yes?
Absolutely. I just follow.
Very
All right.
well.
Well, we're in this hallway. course, there's these stairs that go up this way, and there's this here.
That appears to go to
there-
one of those gear rooms.
Can I, like, look and see if there are any items left on any of these bodies, as anything left would be magical? I want loot. Give me loot.
There is nothing on the ground worth taking.
Can I like take a shield fragment and make like a loincloth out of it?
I'll allow. Yeah, sure. I'll allow you guys to
I
not
don't
be
seem
nude.
to care that I'm naked.
Yeah, I would say that still lines up with this weird personality change thing that's happened. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. I remain naked.
Yeah, you've gone from what's the word I'm looking for?
Chaotic to orderly?
Well, just absent-minded in a fun way to aloof and apathetic.
Yes, I
So
do
you
not
still
care.
you don't care, it's just not the fun way of not caring anymore.
Air titties to the world.
Yeah, sure. You know. As one does. But yeah.
These skull keys count as magical, or did they all just disappear too?
No, they're still there.
Okay.
Casimir, you are going downstairs.
I am indeed.
Do you want Casimir to keep going downstairs?
How far do these stairs seem to go?
They go down.
You know what? We can go back there later. That staircase just seems to keep going down and down and down. I think maybe we should go there last.
Did we ever move the rooms back to their original?
It is currently in the 4 position.
I don't think we're going to be able to enter this room.
We are not.
No, you are not able to do so. However, I will reveal up to that point for you.
The way over here is blocked. It needs to be changed again.
I don't think we can get back as of now.
I mean, I could
What are we
run
gonna do? Tell Ninja Meows to hit the switches?
Do you have
If you can.
telepathic abilities with your cat?
Actually, I might. But even then, he's not gonna know what to do.
Well, only one person has to go back, really.
I don't think we can. I don't know. Maybe we should just go downstairs and stay together.
Well, I can go back. If
But you
the need
cannot
has
return.
arisen. Oh no, I can definitely return. That's not the problem. But
He can climb the walls.
that I can.
Well, at least we have a way to go, I feel like, at this point. That's something we might want to save.
Well, I guess technically I do have 2 of these, if need be, but this works for an hour. So
Oh, I can communicate with it telepathically.
Okay.
will it understand
Not that it's gonna do
buttons
any good.
and
I'll
switches?
say, would
and
it be?
things? Yes.
Is it intelligent enough to be able to manipulate a control panel?
Cats are really smart.
They are smart, but
They know how to do the buttons that talk. I saw it on TikTok.
so it's got to be true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, they definitely.
It
can do
says treats.
that. I like the dog one. That's just like, bitch.
Mom, walk, bitch.
All right. Well, how would we like to proceed then?
All right. Well, you guys are going to hear yelling coming from this hallway. You just tell me when it has all worked, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yes, one of you should probably go stand by that door to see when it's actually turned.
I'll go do that.
But All right. And now I go to spider climb. There we go. Boop. And I will walk around these walls and down. Actually, that cog that's at the bottom
Uh-huh.
with the chain, did that look interesting at all?
It looked like it's just the way that it's spinning is spinning in a way so that one of the chains goes up and one of the chains goes down. It's like a gear on a bike.
Okay. Right. I might go take a closer look
It's
just to see if I
100 feet
can
down.
I can walk that.
Okay.
I can walk that.
Yeah, so well, now that I get a bit of a closer look at this thing, does it look like I can mess with it in any way?
Nah.
No, it's too big.
Yeah. I mean, you can give me an
How-
Arcana check.
I can do that.
You don't. Yeah, you can't. You don't really learn anything.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll just return then, having learnt nothing. And what was at the top?
A vortex 200 feet up in the up.
Just a vortex.
Yep, just a big old vortex of clouds and lightning. The chain just seems to
Yeah.
disappear into it.
Okay, then in that case, I'll just leave it. And, yeah, back to the old control panel then. So I'll try putting the, let's see, what was it? I think it was the blue one. Blue one to the right.
Okay, so that takes it to, that activates the 3.
Oh, there goes the 3.
Yes, it was on 4. So that that lights up number 3.
Uh-huh.
Then
I'll do it
Lombard
the
will be
other
able to see
way then.
down the hallway, right?
Well, nothing's been activated. It's just lit up that thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna go left twice on the blue one.
So you're gonna take it all the way to 1.
I said right the first time, so now it's still going
right.
that way?
Sorry, you said right. So it actually took it to 5. I apologize.
Okay. Then I'm gonna press the blue button.
Okay, it changes into the 5. Thing. What's the word I'm looking for?
Configuration.
Configuration. Thank you. And you hear the sound of these massive cogs turning.
Hey guys, did it work? Can you see now?
No.
Balls.
Balls. Just Casper just casually shouting. We fought like these crazy fucking like creatures from another dimension.
Reset it
and
to
a
the
demon
original
just
position,
balls.
Casimir.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Left twice, and then blue
Okay.
button.
All right, that activates the light on 3, and the cogs turn. At which point, Lombard can see into this room.
And I'm gonna make my way. Did it work that time?
It did. I'm going in.
Okay. I will wait here in case you need me to change things again.
Sounds good. Lombard steps into the room. 5 teak wardrobes stand against the ironclad walls of this chamber, each with a door bearing a carved image or scene. Puddles of gray slime cover parts of the floor. The room has 2 exits, including an adamantine portcullis blocking a passage to the north. In that case, Lombard was standing at the other end of the portcullis. Portcullis.
Portcullis.
Set into a metal plate above the portcullis is a row of 5 red crystals shaped like drops of blood. Would he have seen that? He probably wouldn't have, but it's too late now. So it would have been on the other side. Even though, well...
Could he maybe reach through the bars?
How the hell do we get... Oh. I mean... He could, but it wouldn't really do very good. Wouldn't do much of anything. I mean, it just... I can't seem to know anything, Doctor. I'm sorry.
Could reach the crystals, maybe, right?
They are set into the wall, into a metal plate above the porticulus.
So can you see this door over here?
I can see. Yeah, I can see pretty much.
Would this one have a door or portcullis?
No.
Okay, that's easy. It's a good thing I didn't come back up.
However, I think in order for us to get to the other side of this, we need to have somebody in the other clog rooms to then turn and then get into this. Because we can't get through these bars.
Unless we just turned it the wrong way.
Well, the bars don't turn. The bars are these circles right below Lombard's token. They're in the actual hallway.
I see.
And they're made of
No one else can
adamantine.
get back over.
Well, I mean, I don't know, can somebody ask me if that iron door is still down?
Sure.
It's been a lot of time. How much time do we think has passed? I know a lot of
Flight.
it's probably only been what, 20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah.
That iron door is still down.
Guess I'll go back. The door is still down.
Does anybody have a knock spell?
No,
That's unfortunate.
it really is.
Fuck. I don't think Weirin has one. Hold on, let me see.
Druids don't cast knock.
I'm gonna check something actually.
While you check, I'm gonna yell through the door at Marin and the hunter. Hey, can you hear me?
You hear nothing in return.
Did we do Killer's group hydrate?
Nope, but we will now.
I always forget I have water.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
I'm gonna figure, because we also have to remember that technically we have a good bit of this group with us as well.
Yeah.
So the wizards might be around.
But they'd have to get through that door.
They would. I'm trying to look to see if they have knock. Essentially,
The mages should have knock.
I'm trying to find their information. Where the fuck are they?
Guess I'll
There we go.
spider climb my way back up to this ledge. Well, Doctor Tenari, if you would like, you could probably write me down there. One at a time, of course.
They do not have knock.
I don't know how I feel about you asking
One
me
of
to
them's
ride
probably got to
you.
have knock.
That's
But-
What about in the spell book? Is knock in the spell book?
Ooh, good
Ooh.
question.
That is a good question. Let me check that real quick.
I mean, to be fair.
No. It does not have knock in it.
Is this area a safe place to take like a rest?
I mean, at this point, it seems so. There's not a
Because
whole
we
lot
could
else
just
going on.
prepare different spells.
No, we can't
What?
We're on a bit of a
because
time limit here.
that requires us leveling up.
Oh, I thought you could do that after a long rest as a.
You can sometimes you can switch out cantrips depending on your class.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's quite safe
I know
enough.
wizards can prepare spells every day.
I wouldn't.
That's
I would
Yeah,
not
that
say
they would have to
it's-
have the spell in their spell book.
Nonetheless, I would not say it's safe enough for a long rest.
Okay.
A short rest, possibly. But
I
a
mean,
long
it seems
rest,
like
probably
our only
not.
option is to go down. So let's go down.
All right.
I'd really like to
pop
be
on.
able to bring the rest of our crew in here.
I'm sure we'll be fine. We've
Well-
handled ourselves this far.
Seeing as 75% of us without all the normal stuff at this point. Of course, Tanari, that didn't really affect you that much, but nonetheless, a doctor's missing a lot of things, and we have.
I
some,
mean, I still have all my healing, really. I just don't have my healing kits. My armor class is a little worse, but I know how to stay out of trouble.
But we have a lot of very, very heavy hitters that may want in on this situation.
You know what I mean?
So, however, I will leave it up to you guys. That is as much as Lombard will say on the matter. He is going to follow the group with whatever decision they decide to make.
I didn't think to ask. Is there any item in my inventory that I didn't notice might be there, considering I appear to possibly have been taken over by something?
No.
Dang it.
So if a knock spell is supposed to open this thing, does that mean that it's arcane locked? Because if it is,
Probably.
Dispel Magic should have dispelled it.
It will only open with a knock spell according to the story that I have been given.
Interesting.
Unless an amount of time that I know and you don't passes. So,
We could just wait it out.
like I said, a short rest is viable. A long rest, probably not.
I feel like that's a big hint, and the duration of the lock is an hour.
Maybe. It's actually a little bit closer to 60 minutes, but you know.
I swear to God, Will.
The aboleth will eat it if you keep swearing too much.
We're best friends.
All right. In that
So I
case,
say we wait.
okay.
Well, we do need someone to be in the cogs, so who
Yeah.
wants to do that?
Well,
Why do we need anybody in the cogs?
in order to get to this room past this portcullis,
Portcullis.
because it's made of adamantine, I don't think there's any getting through it. So I think we are going to have somebody in these cogs as they spin in order for the doors to line up for somebody to be able to pass through.
Do we really want to go over there? I bet it's trapped.
Well, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Because I mean,
What?
this is the Tomb of the Nine Gods. Yeah, they're probably trapped. But what's over here?
Our only alternative is to truly just go down these stairs or check out these other rooms with the traps, but maybe something good. Thoughts?
Let me see how much. Let me see if it's if I really want to. Let me see how much Lombard might want to actually do this. Give me 1 second. Hmm. Well, I will say there's something down the hallway, but give or take, you know, we will have to go through the cogs in order to get there. There's no way that we can pass through this. Well, we do have somebody who, because I believe Tanari, you can actually take a form to like pass through permeable objects, right? Because you are a genasi.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I thought that was
Water
something else.
genasis can do certain things within water. I don't believe I can do anything.
Okay, then I think I was mistaken. Then
You cast levitate.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I can hold my breath forever.
All right, Doctor,
Okay.
come. You can take the first ride then. You can be the one who sits in the control room. Me and Tanari, we can walk through the cogs.
Sounds like
I don't think that's a good idea. The Aboleth said that the sanctum was downward. I think that's where we want to go. I think all of this other shit is to try to keep us from getting there. We had nothing but traps and shit try to kill us.
Tanari's been meditating on the floor this entire time.
Well, all right. Time for me to go scouting again.
All right.
Maybe we should wait for that lock to expire so our friends can catch up.
It's all right. You guys have my back. I can do a little scouting.
All right, well, be
Yeah,
careful.
well, if he knows knock. I should have.
I somehow doubt it.
Glee, open doors, please.
No.
Ask Ninja Meows if he knows knock.
No.
Yo.
All right.
He just like climbs up one of the walls and starts licking his armpit.
The iron door slides. I'm kidding. All right, Casimir.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna go into sneak mode.
Give me 1 second. I'm just revealing. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing.
Crouch.
Press.
Oh, that's
C,
kinda
C
low.
again.
Casimir rolls a
3.
mighty 3.
Oof.
But he doesn't
For
know
a
that he
total
rolled a
of
3.
17. Yeah. Well, that's still pretty stealthy either way.
So, give me 1 second here. This is this spot here. Green smoke billows out from a bronze cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot high vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, a spinning wheel, and a rusty iron cage containing a prisoner. Galleries stand 10 feet above the floor to either side of the room.
Do the galleries look like they're smoky as well?
No, they are. It seems like this cauldron that's sitting in the middle of the room here. The smoke is billowing out of it, and it's kind of like coming down and then like just spreading across the floor.
Okay. Is this this doorway here? Is this also 20 feet high?
Everything here every doorway here that you see is off of these galleries, so you would have to climb these stairs in order to get up to them.
Well, I mean, I still have spider climb active, so I could just climb.
Oh yeah, you could do that. But before you do that, we are gonna call it here. mostly
Meditation.
because I'm working on music for this part, and I haven't I haven't exported it yet. So there's that. But also we're 5 minutes to midnight, at least for me. So it's I think it's a good time. This is a good place for us to call it here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for having joined us. We sincerely appreciate you guys in the chat for hanging out all evening. It has been fantastic. We have kicked some ass and tried to take some names. We have failed to take names. There's been no names. But yeah, a lot of things
You've
have
stolen
happened.
my personality and my dignity.
You did that when you decided to keep pulling the lever.
And
You
air titties.
wanted to roll the dice. So, that's up to you. Anyways. But, yeah. So, again, thank you all for joining us. Make sure you're following us on social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok. Follow us on YouTube for the VODs so you can catch up and see, how we got into this in the first place. And make sure you check out our Monday night streams with a descent into Avernus as well. That's going to be every Monday at the same exact time. So, all right, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. We have been your friendly neighborhood Crit Cats. Good night and goodbye.
Goodbye.